Gems, our original D&D campaign. I am Joe Treff, your DM this evening, and many others. And joining me are most of my friends, Matt, Vincent, Alana, Kara, and Hannah. We're missing Tina tonight, but hopefully we'll have Tina back next week. We're missing Tina. We are going to play D&D tonight, but first a couple of quick announcements.
First, do you know how big an inch is?
Oh, yeah, also. Let us know in the chat if you know the difference between a silverfish and a centipede. But we do have a website, Alberon RPG, where you can see information relating to all this different stuff. You can go over on YouTube at Alberon RPG to see like 600 sessions of different things. Yeah, tell them stuff we got about this. My mic is over there. Okay.
Because of the silverfish or the centipede?
The silverfish are eating our cables again.
Oh, you know what?
The centipede.
Hold on. I can see what's going on. Give me 1 second. Let me put this on. Actually, let me put this on Kara.
Hi.
Because then you can't
kill time.
Oh, hi. Hello. So the funny thing that happened right before we got started is that we were talking about silverfish, and Joe was like, "Oh yeah, it was like this big," and Vincent goes, "Oh, that's 1.5 inches. That's not 3/4 of an inch." Just immediately right off the top of his head, with all the confidence of a confident man.
Damn, son, that's your wife.
Damn, all I needed was someone to believe in me.
Talon, does this work better? I just forgot to switch the audio. And since we changed the way that things are wired, I have to manually switch our audio source every time now. So thank you, Talon. I will work that into my systems eventually. So, we're going to play D&D tonight. You can go see some of our stuff on alberonrpg.com, YouTube at alberonrpg, Instagram. You can see the different things that pop up on our table right now. Just a table. But there are things that pop up. Put the lobster on the table.
Oh, the lobster.
Look at that lobster. You can see lobsters. You can see encounter maps. You can see handouts, maps, stuff like that at alberonrpg on Instagram. And then we have a Thursday night Starfinder game that you can see every 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a cyberpunk Starfinder adventure set on a mega city in the middle of galactic nowhere. And so that is every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of other games that you can go and see. We have Sirenscape Music and Monument Studios and Matt to thank for the sounds that you hear. And finally, it is time for A Tale of 12 Gems. And to Kara for the recap.
Misfits! What?
Just want your attention. And when last we met. As always, we started our session with combat. As Arathunk the Hill Giant threw off his very wonderful disguise that Nora rolled too low to see.
Oh yeah, he was hiding under a blanket.
I will say,
tart.
as a group, you rolled too low for the 19 stealth check. That was the natural 20 that Hill Giant rolled. So
hey, I rolled low.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
From a natural 20.
Oh, the combat that ensued was truly a devastating for our emotions combat as we went up and down and up and down and up and down and proceeded to use up all of poor Emmy's resources just to keep us afloat. And also, Tonki got to meet her first giant, and the first giant interaction she had was having to murder him.
Yeah, but first there was a love connection.
Yeah, there was like a whole like K-drama happening on the other side of our
It would have been an excellent meet cute if we didn't have to kill him.
but kill him we did. And surely Tonki will go back in time and be her younger self and beat this hill giant again, and they'll get married, as the K-drama suggests. Eventually, despite the racket, once indeed we had murdered the giant and, of course, the silt knight that accompanied him. Despite the racket, Grimgob was able to convince the reinforcements waiting above that everything was fine, thank you, how are you? With a little bit of a thaumaturgical minor illusion. Beyond us, in this room that we were in, was a giant log barricading a passageway, which thankfully our giant of a giant was able to move. This log led to a very muddy and caved-in passage that led us further into the Velmeyer estate, completely bypassing multiple levels of this manor that Joe so lovingly crafted for us. When your players want to turn left, and you wanted them to turn left, but not that far left, don't worry, they'll go on 290 degrees. We magicked our way through the mud, like good adventurers do, with cantrips. Only to discover that corpses littered the hallway. Truly, a wonderful welcome. Wounded gobos had dragged themselves through this mud and this estate and lay deceased and properly righted ahead of us. And beyond, a wonderful library door opened that was partially submerged with standing water and glowing lights that lit up all on their own, complete with a little alarm spell that let the gobos above know that we were down here. So they're coming, but don't worry.
We didn't set it up.
We set off one.
We set up the door alarm. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
There were many, and I'm getting to those. But don't worry, we put the door back in its spot, thanks to our giant of a giant. And surely that won't become a problem when it is time to leave. That's only took a really high strength roll from someone already strong.
There's probably other ways out, too.
Toffee Tooley was able to translate the names of the passageways ahead of us.
Toffee Tooley.
I like that.
Three lay ahead with one orange path, and with Nora following a drip of water and the voices in her head, we headed towards the composition room. The least disturbing of all the rooms, surely, with a gigantic hole in the center, surrounded by goblin charms and banded metal inlaid into the floor, an ancient warding spell to keep whatever it was formerly inside, but that thing is no longer inside now, and that has a, wonderful implications for what could have possibly be in there. And where it's gone now.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
We debated on the best way to get through the goblin charms, which were alarm spells that led directly to the goblins to let them know exactly where we were. All we had to do was evade the many laser-like ropes. And of course, not think about the fact that there were glyphs on the ceiling that read, "Do not wake the song," while most of us heard songs in our heads now. It's fine. Grimgob is able to magic a little platform that saw him raised up and ferried across the alarm spells and down deep into this hole. And with all the grace of a Spider-Man, he encouraged us to follow afterwards, and he would cast Featherfall. And as requested, Grimgob had an intrusive thought and could have saved himself a lot of trouble on his journey and gone whichever way he pleased. But instead, he cast Featherfall, and we're fine. In what is no longer the halls of the Velmeyer estate, but instead more ancient and eldritch and infernal Ober City ruins. To one direction, we have a submerged hallway that might potentially lead us in the way we want to go, or a steel doorway that we rolled too low to see if it's been used recently, with sigils around the edges of it in Elvish, Infernal. We don't know. We haven't gotten close enough yet, but we do believe a bard is needed. And so as we look at this shining door in the dark, while we are past a hole with warnings saying, don't enter, don't wake, searching for a cursed stone that sings in our brains. In a book. In a book. Misfits. Maybe we'll get out here. It's fine.
For all of you, you had dropped down through the composition room into this space onto a platform of debris that sat at the end of a partially submerged hall. Some of you sank beneath the waves to kind of see there was a collapsed passageway off and to the right. But for more of you, you traversed down and to the eastern side where a hallway led to a door. And for most of you, you had seen that the door has not script, and it is not a door per se, just an enormous circular door frame of wood, set into stone, perhaps 8 feet across. And around its circumference to all of you, some kind of glyphs or writing. But Tuli, when you look at this, you see not glyphs or writing, but around the circumference of this door are 12 concentric staves of musical notes, each carved in exquisite detail. Some of them are simple, others strange combinations of notes and rests that you don't immediately recognize. And Tuli, as you look at these, even stronger than before, you can hear underneath the sounds of dripping water and in the distance, maybe more kind of a stronger flow of water somewhere in the deep, you hear voices. This kind of low rise and fall of hums.
Are the hums tonally matching with the notes in a meaningful way?
Are you going to walk up to the door to read the music?
Yeah, if I can't read it from where I am,
Okay.
I would get a little closer so that I can...
You're maybe 15 feet away, but in the dark, it's pretty hard to read. These are concentric musical staves, so written in these like circles that are very tight. The notes get smaller and smaller
so
on the
is it
way
kind
up.
of like spiraling
Yeah.
notes?
Yeah, very much. So
Alright.
it's a not super common
Visual.
way to notate music, but it is a way that it's done.
Yeah.
I forget, do you have dark vision? Does Tuli have dark vision?
I have
Mhm.
dark.
Matt doesn't, but Tuli does.
Yes.
It actually is a full closed circle.
Okay, yeah, I was
yeah.
picturing that. I just didn't want to
Yeah.
take the time to draw 3
So Tuli, you
or
take a
5
couple steps.
perfect circles.
Exactly. You can't just draw 5 circles on command. As you approach to read this music, the notes begin to vibrate. You can hear ting, one note along one of these staves, and then another ting, and then another ting,
I'm gonna
from
take
somewhere
a
beyond the wall.
Step back. Does that stop it, or is it?
It does not.
Okay.
There is a blast of music and rapid notes, rising and falling and rising and rising and then crashing back down to a low series of multiple notes. For all of you in this place, it suddenly just bursts like an orchestra from this doorway, a cacophony of noise.
Something like that.
Very much like that. And it reverberates through your chest, Tuli. You feel it in there. And as your ears
It's
ring,
like that commercial.
cutting across it, you hear
Yes.
very quietly a voice that whispers from the other side. Again. The notes around the frame fall silent.
Do all of us hear that, or just Tuli?
All of you hear the music. Tuli, you are the only one standing directly in front of this door that hears that voice.
So, I don't know where the line is here because Matt is feeling like that was the conductor wanting another thing, and that makes me think that it's this famous bard in some form that said again. But I don't know
Make a history check.
if Tuli would pick up on that necessarily. I don't have my dice. Oh man!
What do you
It's
hear?
been like
Here's a D20.
month. Roll that shit for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Whoa, the trust.
Damn.
Oh, you should not have trusted that.
Damn.
Vincent.
Did he get his thing?
No.
Damn.
Double damn.
But what I will say is, truly, as a bard, why don't you make this check at advantage?
Thank goodness.
You want me to roll the second one?
No, don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Take your fate into your own hands.
You've done it. Let me get these bad Larrys out. Oh, let's go with the...
Is that a D12 or a D20?
No, I think it was a D12. There we go. 11.
I like how Matt just like adds a handful of dice and goes.
History. 16.
With the 16, you are looking at a number of different compositions split up into two different sort of stave charts each.
Bass treble?
These are much more complicated. With that check, each one of these circular, like kind of groupings of notes forms its own piece. You see some that seem to be a little bit more halting or jarring or loud, some that seem to be a little bit more discordant, some that seem to have more to do with rhythm. Each of these is maybe a component of one or two or multiple songs.
So it's like a mix and match, and there's probably some either grouping or sequence of which is correct.
That is a reasonable assumption. But even more than that, as you look at this music, with that check, there is something very familiar to the music that is written here and that blast of noise that you just heard. With a 16, it doesn't quite strike you much more than that, what the connection might be.
Could it be that all of them were playing at once, and so it was a cacophony?
It seems like some of them were playing at once. And then you think about that voice. Again.
This is the door that was like a little bit above the we were in the water.
Mm-hmm.
There was the down to the submerge and the up and over was that door.
Correct. So this is the door on the eastern facing wall of this submerged corridor.
Nora kind of like creeps up behind Thule and is just like, does it make sense in any way?
Yes.
Ralph would be at the end of the hallway, just above the crest, because she's the one that went up first.
Okay.
And then was like, the door was there.
Yeah.
So she's there.
Absolutely. The hall's 10 feet wide, so
Yeah.
you can stand two right in front of the door if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Given what I understand about the door and the music, or the notation, would I be able to try and figure out, based on the cacophony, which of the ones were played of the 12 from that?
Make a performance check.
There are 12. Did you share that there were 12?
Well, you can see them, right?
Yeah, but Ralph doesn't know how to read music.
I think you're the
yeah.
only one who understands what
She
it-
may be
Oh,
tone deaf.
We
feel like-
canonically don't.
For
like,
most
know
of the characters, as they look at this, they're seeing just a mess of circles and script, and it looks, for most of the wizards, probably vaguely magical. And there is magic in music.
That I would probably say, like, oh, it's 12 different motifs, but it's like a puzzle.
You mean like 12 different...
Little bits of songs.
Yeah, but aren't there 12?
Oh,
Yeah.
But-
another doorway with 12 keys required.
And the performance was a 14.
With a 14, the idea of these, each one of these things maybe being like, you said a word and I forgot what it
A
was.
cacophony, but like trying to figure out which of the
motif.
Each one of the
a motif. Yes, a motif.
So
yes,
each one of
sorry.
these things certainly seems to have like a motif. You look at the very first one, it is just this very simple, but you imagine playing this, a beautiful, almost mournful melody. And that seems to almost be like a single voice singing, though played by multiple instruments. And it reminds you almost of a voice. These each seem to have kind of motifs with your checks. It's a little hard to kind of dig out. There's a lot right in front of you on this door.
Nora is like kind of looking at the door frame.
Okay.
Again.
And is it like in a shape similar to the door we saw beneath the clubhouse?
Make a investigation check.
I'm okay at this. It'd be better if I rolled better.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
With an 18, you look at this. And as you look at the frame and you look and try to figure out a little bit more about what's happening here, you recognize that the frame is very important. There are places that some of these are set deeper than others, and those seem to be more connected to the door as a mechanism. In fact, there are 6 of these things. And looking around, with Emmy holding the line back behind for the moment, it strikes you that that will be challenging with 5 people.
Oh, there's 6 depressions, so there's 12 motifs, but 6 mechanisms.
And she points to like the little like crevices.
Okay.
And it strikes you that it's every other one. The first, the second, the first, the third, the 6th, and so on. Every other one just a little deeper than the others.
The odd-numbered ones are...
Including the one that Thule had pointed out, the one that seemed to have this voice motif.
So maybe only these 6 need to be activated at one time?
Do those seem to be plausible possibilities for what I heard?
When Nora names each one, they almost illuminate in front of your vision. Like you are, it's like that meme with the math equations flying across. Each one of these 6 things kind of comes out and almost just goes over top each other. Certainly 6 people could play this, but with Nora pointing this out, it strikes you, Thule, that a master musician could perform all 6 parts at once. And it strikes you, having thought about this, this is certainly a piece that was designed by the bard that this estate belonged to.
And probably the one who said again.
Hey, Nora.
Who say again? Oh.
Can I see the bag?
Who say again? Me not hear anyone say again. You say again?
No, the
She holds
door.
it. Does not release it.
Or
Tuli.
the one who made the door, I
Oh,
think.
but he not hear. Doors don't talk, do they? This talking door?
It was after the song. Well, the songs.
Hey, can we pause for a second? I know we want to open this door, but there's 2 directions, and we don't know where the gem is. Thule, can you still hear the music that the gem was playing?
Can I?
Ever since you came down here, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which way?
You think to yourself, and it feels like it's coming from below.
It's still lower.
You mean that way? And then Grimgod points to the doorway that is submerged in water.
I mean this way.
Yeah, like
we gotta do
straight
more
down.
swimming.
Not necessarily more swimming, but you are not yet on the same Z coordinate as this thing.
Just because that way goes down here doesn't mean that this way doesn't also go down, though.
Tuli, you think we can open this door?
Yes.
Oh, that good.
Anything you need us to do? I can't read any of that.
Also, yes. So I think each of these needs to be played. The 6 that you found, Nora.
Mm-hmm.
So if we play all of them at once, I think that would be the same noise that we heard. It's all of them being played simultaneously, so it doesn't necessarily sound.
I can't read that.
Yeah, I also don't know how to play an instrument.
Can you play them all by yourself?
Well, a master musician could probably play all of them, and in fact, I believe that Velmeyer, the bard, probably is the one who made it, and also could play all of them because they were a master bard. I don't think I could. I could maybe do 2 if I whistled and also strummed.
Me can do percussion. She stomps her feet.
Actually, thinking about this, you imagine that with the help of the other players, you could perform all of this at once. And from a mechanical standpoint, it's broken into 3 different checks. kind of 3 different movements of this song. Each one of them is a performance check by you, Thule, and on a success, something good will happen. On a failure, there is the potential for something bad to happen.
I explain that in mechanical or non-mechanical terms.
Your allies can help by providing rhythm or humming, things that would probably force a performance check to get that bonus. People could also help, maybe more academic-minded, by keeping time. If you had perhaps a magical flute, now would be the time.
Yeah.
And you would come back
Damn,
eventually.
It's so far down in the bottom of the sea.
It's not.
We found it on the shore.
Talkie would absolutely
Just
help by
sold it.
like clapping.
What if I hum each of them, and if anyone can play an instrument, pick one that you like and play it. Well, we'll all play.
I can't play an instrument, but I could mimic the sound magically.
That would probably work.
Speaking of clap,
That's-
me can keep rhythm pretty good because
In
me
the
good
strictest
at
sense, it is
carpenter's
still an
tools.
instrument.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Somebody's got some spoons.
I do have a set of cook's utensils.
There you go. You have spoons.
We think we can help with percussion. That the word on me word of the day calendar today.
You're good at percussion.
So as you
So,
kind of look at these things,
Bonky.
Tuli, the first sort of movement combines 2 of these staves, the voice and the echo. This is a principal melody and a counterpoint. It is mournful and beautiful by itself, with the rest of the music overplaying, just kind of a cacophony. But you imagine that this is, for you, a performance check. You would really, really benefit, maybe not from percussion at that moment. For that, maybe somebody to help keep time. For the second movement, which combines the staves, the heartbeat, and the deep. These are rhythm and bass. Repeating and increasingly rapid notes from the stave, the heartbeat, and then slow, ominous notes from the deep. The second movement, this is where the percussion would probably shine. The movement itself, called the heartbeat, that would almost be perfect. And then that final measure, you look at it and kind of sweat a little bit because it's hard. This is the kind of thing that, this is musical notation for shredding a double-necked guitar for like death metal. This is highly technical in a way this is academic music. It is not music that sounds good. It's music.
Expert dragon force.
Yes, this guy wrote
Guitar
music
hero.
basically to prove that he could. It's not. It's like it's beautiful mathematically.
Oh, it's like a
Not to
Tool
listen
song.
to. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Totally. Hey, Tully.
Cool.
Mhm.
And my hand starts to glow. If any one of us can become a master bard and play this, it's you. You got this. And he's gonna slap you in the back and cast enhance ability and give you
Ooh.
Eagle Splendor.
Very nice.
Nice.
You make all charisma checks at advantage.
So
She doesn't
Tuli,
have anything to help, but she does give you a big thumbs up.
She's the power friendship.
so with all of that, I'm going to say you get the mechanical benefits and you get the benefit of a help action. So make this check at advantage. This is a performance check.
Okay.
What instrument are you playing?
Let me see.
Talkie has some spoons.
I've got
I have a
things.
bell.
You do have a bell.
I guess
Ralph,
for
you're
Yours
fucking
hurts to
triangle.
hear, though.
this one, yeah, I'd probably do the viol for the first one, right?
Okay.
That makes the most sense.
So you take out this viol and you begin to play. This music begins quietly. Go ahead and make a performance check. Make it at advantage. Take the benefits of, what was it, Eagle Splendor?
Eagle Splendor gives advantage.
There you go. So you have that advantage. And with the guidance benefit, which I believe is a D4.
Yes. Every little bit.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be. We got good numbies here.
Yeah.
27.
With a 27, this principal melody plays out and it is beautiful in this place. It sounds for just a moment like the water trickling all around you slows in response. The counterpoint responding to this voice echoes across this space, and suddenly one of the staves on these doors lights up, and then another lights up, and that is a success. Tuli, you see this second kind of movement begin with a counterpoint. This is where things really accelerate. This is where you want to drum.
Tonky, start stomping.
Okay.
Keep rhythm.
Stomp.
Tonky, make an athletics check.
Tonky makes a stompy.
18.
Crushing.
With the sound of the viol playing in the background, an 18 to play the movement known as the drowning is a meets it, beats it.
Oh, nice.
So Thule, go ahead and make a performance check. Make this check at advantage.
Still guided?
Just for the first
Just for the
Guidance.
first one, right?
now it's guidance.
Slap. Keep slapping
Slap.
him.
There
You
you
can
go.
do this, man.
You're the metronome.
Yes, I'm helping to keep time.
There you go.
As we've got a stompy, we've got a tap.
Okay.
It's at the beginning of each measure.
That is an 18 as
And
well.
you just barely are able to keep up. Now your hands move fast, you begin to sweat, and you realize, Thule, not sweat, for all of you, there is bits of rain beginning to fall here underground. That is a success, just barely. And then, Thule, your attention turns to this impossible measure in front of you. This is the sort of music that is really almost unpleasant to play.
You have to choose before you roll, and that's before bonuses.
Who is helping?
I can cast heroism to alleviate the ability for you to feel fear. How do you
I feel like
What's the...
Is that?
I was just wondering if someone wants to use the portent card.
Is that the portent card?
What?
What
Oh, it's not a...
No.
It's a...
Oh, jeez.
I feel like
Mm.
this is a situation where I've got guidance and advantage.
You had advantage. Oh, you got the enhanced
I have
ability.
Eagle's Splendor, so I'm gonna have advantage. So
You
I
do?
feel like,
You
well,
do?
I don't wanna waste it on something that someone else might be able to use it on.
What you doing?
I'm gonna
we long rest.
gonna rip it.
There you go.
Rip
You
it.
rip it. Make one final performance
You
check.
have guidance for this one,
Four
too.
of these staves
Good.
now glowing, the notes lifting from the stone and beginning to kind of rotate in time with the music.
Everything happens the opposite of helpful.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Alright. That's 30-20.
That is a meets it, beats it yet again. You play this music.
4-star completion.
Truly, this is one of the hardest pieces that you have ever performed. And as you get about halfway through and these staves begin to illuminate, suddenly again, all of them begin to play. The exact same sound of the viol, of Thule playing, of Tonky stomping on the ground, the light sound of Nora tapping Thule on the back, all just reverberates out, and this door disappears. You can see on the other side of this door, raining just like it is in the rest of this level now. But you hear, still muted, almost as if it comes from beneath a massive volume of water, but all of you hear it now, humming. Voices, they rise and they fall, and they rise and they fall, like a tide. But in front of you, you can see that there is a pathway that goes left and then right, like a T intersection. And off and to your left, you can see a pretty simple looking wooden door, kind of damaged with water and time. To your right, the passage goes down and then turns around a corner.
We're trying to go down, right? Maybe we go that way.
Thule, that was a pretty sick beat.
That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Great work, Thule.
Someone
Tule's
can
just like...
play that. Imagine someone playing all 12 at once.
Without magical assistance. Impossible.
I really like that second part. Can you play again that for us when we're resting sometime, when we're not under, constant threat of life?
Constant threat of life.
Did I just
death.
wake the song?
Maybe.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Down?
We think we should go down those stairs, but that other door, we don't know. Maybe it lead to treasure.
How would the Velmeyers have contained the Dirge Moon for so long?
Well, the spell work upstairs seemed more like it was containing the Dirge Moon, and it just failed over time. The rusted through metals particularly seem like the containment bit.
Nora, make an Arcana check.
But maybe
as
I'm
you
wrong.
speak so confidently.
I don't know. It looks like something disrupted the ritual. Or broke it. Because there was a hole.
I could be wrong, though.
22.
As powerful as all the magic that you have seen so far is, it strikes you, Nora, that you probably have not seen anything regarding containment yet. Everything that you've seen has mostly been first humans that came after Velmire kind of misunderstanding what is happening here, and then after that, goblins arriving after the landslide and really misunderstanding what is happening here.
But I could be wrong.
These ruins are part of the general ruins that we've been seeing, right?
Ober
No.
City.
So
Ober City.
Yeah,
the
we're in
dungeon-
Oprah City now, right?
The subterranean thing, totally different stonework. Yeah, it seems as if parts of this have certainly been kind of built into an Ober City ruin. You can see places where there is some like repair to masonry using the same kind of gray-brown stone that's found elsewhere in the basin, and so probably later. But yeah, this was certainly a space that was kind of, this is the back cave that was kind of folded in to the manor above.
So I'm starting to think now, if the Dirge Moon is emanating this song that draws people in, and it has been somewhat contained over however long it's been since the Velmire estate was erected and Velmire was presumably in control of it. Could it be that its song was negated similarly to how the multiple overlapping tunes of that door created a cacophony that kind of negated or like blocked off that area?
Make an Arcana check.
Almost like, you know, two overlapping songs.
Yeah.
That
There's actually very specific frequencies you can
Yeah,
use to totally cancel that
kind
sound.
of what I'm thinking. Yeah,
It's creepy.
Yeah, I used the wrong die. I used the big heavy shade die, and that's why I got 8.
Could be.
Damn, those were some cool songs, though.
So wait. Left, right, one's a stairway going down.
One has a couple of stairs that go down, and then you can see the hallway kind of levels out and then turns to the right, and you lose sight around the corner. The other hallway, does anybody have dark vision that exceeds, like...
Tonky.
Give me 1 second here.
If the answer is going to be
90
wrong,
feet?
it's
Yes.
Tonky.
Okay. Tonki, as you turn your head down to the left, at the very end of this hall, you can see it opens up into a room. And in this room, in shades of gray, you can see a vast number of books.
Oh, books!
I hit the.
There are books in there. Me not usually excited to see
I
books.
walked
that
down the
in
hall
the-
to
Okay,
towards the
turn
books.
to the left.
What?
Is that not down the door that we just opened?
It is. It's through the
Oh,
door to the
okay.
left.
Oh,
and then
okay.
to the right, there is another passage.
Gotcha.
Are
okay.
there carpets here?
There are not. This is very much just stone.
Thanks, Tonky.
And so you imagine you are beneath what is the actual estate. Really, you are in the remains of Ober City that have been repurposed for other uses. So you make your way down this hall, and you enter into a study. Very bizarrely, within this room that is kind of too large for the space. The ceiling's like 25 feet tall. You can see the architecture seems sized for larger people, though the furniture is not. The furniture, very medium creature furniture. You can see that there is 2 entries here. The one that you have entered into, that is on the southern wall. This is the southwestern door. There is a door to the southeast on the same wall that you entered into. This door seems to be like a pretty heavy steel door. You can see a big lock on it. And then there are just books and kind of scrolls all across this space.
I like to do a. Be smart to check the room for traps, but I don't do that. I check for interesting books and scrolls.
I like that Vincent just needs to point out that Vincent knows.
Oh, yeah.
But he's role playing.
Do you think this is Velmire's study?
Is it-
Good question. Let me check.
So give me 1 second here.
Ah, yes.
Let me get some things off of my...
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Tonki is immediately bored in this room and she just sits down and
Oh no,
waits for
books and
everyone to be
scrolls. Guys, we're gonna get cursed.
Vincent,
done. Oh,
Yes.
Not
Name.
Grimgod, Vincent.
make a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Vincent specifically.
Vincent specifically.
What's this?
Cursed book. Cursed book number 1.
11.
You
Okay.
are cursed 1.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Cursed book number 2.
Never good for us when Joe is excited.
You all see Grimgob kind of take a few steps in, and Grimgob, you walk right up to this bookcase. You're interested.
Oh, be careful.
And then suddenly your mind goes blank.
No.
For all of you, you hear from in this room, "Hey guys, check this out."
So we don't see Grimgob anymore.
You see Grimgob reaching for a book. You do.
Oh,
And we hear his voice
You do.
like from his mouth? Or
You do.
Oh.
I mean, he's turned away
Nora-
from you, so you
no,
assume
Nora
it's
sees.
Okay, Grimmy,
Nora
like-
sees bookshelf and sees Grimgob reaching for a book and is like, "Okay, book."
Yep.
Okay.
Tonki's gonna go over because when Grimmy sees a
We're
cool
all about to
thing-
get so cursed.
Oh yeah.
Make your way
100%.
in
Hey,
here. You
A
can
friend
see
who's into
Grimgob
books like me
has
is into
pulled
books.
a heavy leather tome, like struggling to hold it
Is it
in
made
his
of skin?
hands. And he turns around, kind of showing you this like ugly looking thing. You can see like just black, tattered. It looks dirty. It looks like it probably has like insect activity
Oh,
on the
that's
inside of it.
cursed.
And he looks down at it and he looks at all of you and he says, "Get him." And he opens the book.
What?
And I need everybody to roll for initiative. Grimgob, you are currently possessed.
Ah!
Damn.
Good luck, guys.
Damn.
We dodged the first haunted
God damn it,
library. You only find the
said we were
second
gonna have
haunted
PvP.
library.
I was joking.
Nobody expects a second haunted library.
Nobody expects
I
a
already had
Spanish
haunted
position.
library for breakfast.
Oh, there it is.
Mom, we
This
got
isn't
a
even
haunted
door,
library
this
at
is a
home.
mimic.
Damn.
Damn.
There's a wooden door on that door.
Oh, I thought you meant like for real. It was
No,
just
I have. So this like wooden door looks exactly like all my other wooden doors, except it just is also on there.
Make it like
It's hard to see in the dark. Okay, let me pull up our encounter map. You can see this a little bit here, but you can see it in even greater detail at Alberon RPG if people take pictures on Instagram.
Who got the bob?
Let me go ahead and do our initiative. Okay. Anybody natural 20?
Did you want me to roll initiative?
Yes, because you will come into initiative and you get a save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
that's nice. I can have this.
Okay. Anybody 25 to 20? 20 to 15?
19.
19 for Tonki.
Yes,
Yes,
good.
good.
Tonki will punch the book. She hates books.
18 for
Who has
Ralph.
the other
15
book
for
that
Ralph.
Oh, 15 for
Ooh.
Ralph.
Which is high for me.
15 to 10? Oh, yeah.
12.
12.
11.
12 for Nora. 11 for Tuli. Yes. Grimgob.
Initiative is 9. But question:
Yes.
Is this the charmed effect condition? Because I have Fey ancestry that gives me advantage against charm.
Give me 1 second.
Fey ancestry?
Yeah, goblins have Fey.
No, you are technically incapacitated
Okay.
Oh, dang.
because you lose control of your body.
Mm.
I know, yeah. It's one of those things that is, I've always wanted to use it, but usually by the time I think about it, you guys are too high level. All right, because the
You're
DC,
welcome, Joe.
the DC isn't super high.
You get
So-
to have fun too.
Initiative 9. Am I missing anybody?
Still
I
gonna
am not.
use the charm.
The way that this works out, the ghosts are going on initiative 20 with a 19 on the die. Then Tonki at 19, then Ralph at 15, then Nora, then Tuli, and then at the very, very end here at 9. Who am I missing?
Tina. I mean, Emmy.
Hang on. Tonki, Elf, Ralph, Nora, Tuli.
Grimgob.
Grimgob is 9. I wrote some, I don't know
Grimbus.
what I wrote.
Grimbus.
Can we take a second and just know where we are?
Absolutely. So you are all. So there is a ghost that is directly opposite the. That is where Grimgob is currently standing. The ghost is just possessing them, and then the rest of you, they're kind of in the corner.
This
over
is
there.
where we came in from. The
Correct. And then you walk
musical
down this
archway.
hallway. Tonki had seen
I'd
the books in
probably
this
still be
room.
kind of like right around the archway because I hadn't moved
Nora's
too
probably
far
right next to
forward.
him.
I think
I'm probably like
Change
at the door
our
around here following Nora in, but
because I was still probably contemplating what this music could mean in terms of like its effects on.
You know
the
what this music
dirge moon.
means?
It means we're gonna get our butts whooped.
So,
Where are you?
But I'm like further back over here.
Daydreaming. Oh, Thule can't fit.
Thinking that's actually probably better because then I'll
Just-
actually be able to see where I am.
Oh, I like this battle music. This is one of my favorites.
okay. And then Grimgob is going to turn over here and that's for Nora.
No.
good thing you don't have any like highly damaging spells or anything.
Nah.
All right. So, let's see here. First, these two creatures just depart from the walls. Just ghostly forms moving out of the shelves and the kind of furniture. For you, Ralph, they close on either side of you and both just reach out and grab onto you. The first one is going to be a 15 to hit.
Just a standard hit.
Just a standard hit.
That is a miss.
And the second one is going to be a much better. That is a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
So this creature reaches through you as if they are going to scratch, but it just passes straight through your body and you feel a chill that just grips onto your soul. You take near maximum damage at 16 points of necrotic damage. Sorry, that's not right. I did the math wrong there. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points of necrotic damage. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, hang on. I was busy drawing the librarian ghost. All right. Fuck. Single digits. Bad.
That is a failure. And as that happens, Ralph, your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
No.
This creature reaches in and you feel this icy grip wrap around your heart. And it just almost freezes it solid. The beat just overwhelms it after a moment, but that hurts. That is both of the specters. Now, the creature that is occupying your body, Grimgob, wheels around over to Nora. And I believe, Grimgob, you have Thunderwave?
I do have Thunderwave.
Grimgob casts Thunderwave.
No.
And in this Thunderwave,
Not my puff.
that is going to be, just you and Puff.
Not my puff. You're gonna
So
kill my puff.
I believe that's a con saving throw.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
And I'll let you take over from there.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. 15.
Very nice with the 15.
Success. 8 damage.
Oh, and I need to. Do I need to roll for puff?
For Puff, yes, you do.
Oh, bad. So that's single digit.
Puff just evaporates into a cloud of fur. And then you are left. There's no blood or anything, just fur.
It's worse.
And you are just left alone and hurt from Grimgob.
Oh no, Puff!
Can I choose to make the damage fire?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. I would do that because the braces let me do that.
Yeah.
Which means I deal some damage to myself.
Absolutely.
I roll a 1. And I
Very
do 2
nice.
fire damage to myself.
Very nice. With
Any
2.
snap him out of it?
Give me 1 second. I'm reading this real quick. Position lasts. And that just hurts the body of Grimgob.
And
You just
Thunderwave.
cremated
So I
a
saved. Does
little
it
bit.
save or suck? Or
Half
What was
damage, I
that?
believe.
Half
Half
damage.
damage. So 4 damage if you save.
Grimgob
damage because you
wheels.
chose fire?
Oh yeah, that's right. So wheels around, opens this book, and casts Thunderwave through the book. The book shreds across your space. Your cat eliminated. You take a little bit of damage, but the real damage is the betrayal. And as Grimgob smiles, you see for just a moment this humanoid face kind of merge to the side and wink at you before kind of going back into Grimgob's face. And he says, "You'll have to kill me if you want to get your friend back." And he turns around. You can see getting ready to do more, but that is all of the ghosts. That brings us to you, Tonki.
Did I see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nora would also just shout, Grimgob's still in there, but there's a piece of shit who's also in there.
Okay.
And I
And
guess
he's still
Grimgar.
holding this
Which was
book,
the shit.
right?
Yep.
And when
The book
he-
is like shredded in his hands, though.
Oh,
that
okay.
was very much a ruse.
Okay, got it.
Book was
Okay.
actually
Based on what
cursed.
Tonki saw, does there appear to be
What's the ghost
anything ghosty that she can grab onto? Like we saw the ethereal face or whatever. Is that
There is
something you can
nothing
grab?
that you can grab outside of just like, Grimgob. You imagine it probably would take some kind of a magical grab to do that.
Damn. Okay.
Something that can touch the ethereal plane.
Magical
Too bad
grab.
I
you
decided
say.
to not.
Really?
Maybe something that like specifically targeted undead would also work.
That would be nice, wouldn't
It
it?
would.
Yeah.
Or if you
I'm not saying it for you. Though.
astral.
No, I know.
Weird.
So I guess Tonki is just gonna go grapple Grimgrob and like hug him and be like,
Hell yeah.
Grimmy, no!
Grimgob, make an athletics check.
No.
Athletics?
Let's go.
Alright.
Grimgar.
-1, 6.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 30.
Yeah. With one hand,
Oh
you
my
scruff Grimgob by the back of the
I
neck and just
grab-
lift him
Face
off
too.
the ground.
Tonki is truly expert in this.
For just a moment, as that happens, this ghost stays behind on the ground. You can see like the body kind of emerge and then just not yet, and just kind of grab on and just go up with Grimgob in this kind of grapple.
Okay. And then I'm going to, having picked up Grimmy, I'm just gonna walk him away from his friend Nora until he calms down.
This is like many of your childhood kind of fights that have happened. You just need to pick up Grimgob and carry him away. And so you do that.
so
Usually
he's
she's carrying
one
him away
size
from the
smaller
other
than me,
twin.
so is my
Regular movement.
right. It is regular. Okay, so I already used 5 to get up here, and we're gonna just take a walk.
Okay.
I'm
took
gonna
a
go, and
walk.
then I'll bring you with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just a timeout. It's a quick.
Well, you can't just be hitting Nora. And if you're gonna hit somebody, hit Tonkster.
You bring
Hit the sickly one.
Grimgob over there. Grimgob kicks and fights and tries to pry free.
Hey, let me go.
But really, size-wise, this is like a cat trying to break free. Easy enough for you to carry.
And she says, "This for your own good, Grimmy." And then let me see. Is there anything else I want to do?
Pile driver.
I'm just gonna
Talk about
see.
intrusive
So that was
thoughts.
my
Spike.
attack action. I'm not gonna punch him.
You could spike him on the ground.
I could, but I'm not going to because he's so little.
Yeah.
Spike your husband.
You could squeeze
I guess
him like
I
a
guess that's my turn,
paste.
and
Alrighty.
she's gonna call out
Squeeze the ghost out.
me help with ghosts in minute. First, we put Grimmy in timeout, and that's my turn.
You put Grimmy in timeout. That brings us
My brain
to
went other places.
Ralph. Ralph, you are flanked by these ghosts. One reach in and grabs your heart. What are you doing?
All right. So I am going to grab my blessed hammer. Look at either ghost, and then glance over and see Grimgod is possessed. And basically be like, I will drive these specters from this plane. And I'm gonna slam the hammer on the ground, and with that, I'm going to be channeling divinity
Very
to
nice.
turn undead, but more importantly, destroy undead.
Here it is.
Very, very nice.
Wow.
Okay, so tell me about Destroy Undead. There's a CR attached to it.
Yes, there is a CR attached to it. So we are. What level are we? We're level 5, right? Yes. So CR half.
CR
5,
half.
half or lower. I'm assuming
You
that's not.
destroy undead, slamming this hammer down, and there is just a burst of light that emanates out from you, and these two specters turn away. You can see their form just ripples in this light, but they are too strong to be destroyed by
All right.
this
So
ability.
the turn undead feature is still
Still-
effective. So they need to make a saving throw, I do believe.
All right. And what is the range on that? It's just these two, correct?
Let me just double check. Sorry, it's
No worries.
like
I feel
the
Hold
like
on,
organization
before you
of
roll.
it is really silly in here. Yes, 30 feet.
That
Hear or
does
see
hit.
you within 30 feet.
That just hits. So, first,
do we have a low potent roll?
It's moderately
Okay,
low.
never mind.
so one of these specters rolls a natural 1. The other one on this is what kind of save?
This is a wisdom saving throw.
Is a 17.
Okay,
Silver
17
bars.
is...
And 11.
Ooh, those are both failures.
Excellent.
So as these
Who wants the
creatures
adventure mission?
turn away, they both
Are you
like
sure?
run from this light.
Mhm.
The
I have
ghost,
advantage on the charisma save to break it.
It's an attack roll.
the ghost
any roll.
rolls a
Well, not any
19.
roll.
That does
The 3 basic rolls.
And so as the light runs across your body, Grimgob, that ghost is like thrown out for just a second. For just a second, you snap back to reality. You see your friends, and then this creature grabs your face and headbutts you and whoosh, right back into possession. They are still occupying Grimgob's body. Anything else, Ralph?
All right, so a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions, and for its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from any effect that prevents it from moving.
Hell yeah.
If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action instead.
There's a lot of places for these guys to move, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So on its turn, though.
Yeah. Fantastic. These creatures turn. You can see them begin to move away from you. Anything else, Ralph?
Okay, so that was my action. As my bonus action, I am going to... No one's really taking any damage except for me. And I can't really heal myself. Okay, so instead, my bonus action, I'm going to... Actually, question, does Channeling Divinity cast as a leveled spell slot? No,
No.
it's a feature, right?
No, it's a feature.
All right,
Very
great.
distinctly.
I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
You have your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's over yonder, and just put it on the opposite side. Actually, just put it like right in front of me. So actually, I can summon it within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, you can put it pretty much anywhere. These things are great.
It's going to be a moral support hammer
Phenomenal.
for Bonky over here.
Nice.
While it is not going to strike yet, because I do recognize that as annoying as Grimgob is, he is still my friend. It will just be vaguely threatening.
Absolutely. Vaguely threatening. You always kind of wanted to do this anyways.
Yeah.
So that is your
Sorry,
turn,
it takes
Ralph?
life.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Ralph, you turn these undead and then cast this hammer, and as you do, that brings us to Nora.
Okay. Got a plan. We're not casting sleep. Don't worry, Joe.
You do what you want to
Actually,
do.
it's also a great idea.
It would be if I had the spell slot for it.
That's a good way to put me in timeout.
If the body's already incapacitated.
And do ghosts need sleep?
So, Nora is going to focus the 20-foot cube here. Just, like, away from Tonki.
Okay.
And she's used this spell once today. We're gonna cast Web again. And Grimgob needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Yes, he does.
No. Okay, I get that with advantage because.
Oh,
You made him too strong. This is like in that game that we play where you go and you pick up all the items and you have to carry them out with the haunting. If you give one person all the good stuff and then they get possessed, it's like
12.
with
That's
a
a failure.
12. Yeah, that is definitely a failure. As Web just expands in this place, your tiny little body just wrapped up in these things. You kind of twist in
now
Tonki's
you're
arms.
restrained.
You are incapacitated. You are restrained. You are possessed. You have many statuses in this moment.
my
No spellcasting.
Anything else? Nora?
I think you can still spellcast when
If you're
restrained,
restrained,
question mark.
Only somatic and you just can't use. No, sorry,
Not
you
somatic.
can't use somatic. That's the one.
No,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
your hands are restrained.
Unless you're a ghostwise halfling, unless
You
you're,
can
you
do
know, there's
verbal.
a lot of
Unless you're
but-
explicitly gagged.
So anything else,
verbal.
Nora?
She just
Like,
she just
that's
like
the
casts
action.
Web and just says, "Not using magic."
Okay, very effective. You bind Grimgob up. That brings us to Thule. Thule, down this hall, you can see suddenly, like you kind of lose track of everybody as suddenly Grimgob says fighting your party, and then Tonki just puts them in timeout. And then ghosts start fighting Ralph.
And I just hear Ralph being like, I will drive you from this mortal plane!
Rewind.
It seems like the party is really turned on Grimgob.
Julie's just like, oh, not again.
Everybody
Yeah,
was
this
just
isn't the
snapping
first
for it.
time
I'm
I've
like
heard this
still
argument,
thinking about the
actually.
door. I look over, glowing fucking Ralph down the hall fighting ghosts. I'm like, oh, good job striking them from the mortal plane, Ralph. Healing word.
And nothing happens.
Oh wait, I thought you got hit.
Necrotic.
Oh,
My
Hit point maximum is lowered.
I
This
thought it
magical
also did damage
spell just
too.
splashes across
It
you,
did,
and
but
there
the
is
damage
no
it did
warmth
is
from the
the-
light.
the same
reduction.
amount that was
Yeah.
reduced. I see. That was a waste. Oh well.
It's all right.
It's all good.
Anything else, Thule?
I'm
at
going
least-
to
Ralph knows you believe in her now.
make
That's a
my
plus.
way down this way. Do I have an angle on this one?
Yeah, you do.
Starry Wisp.
Okay.
That's gonna be dirty 20.
That is a hit.
Wisp on a motherfucker like that. Bam. That's somehow cocked. Both of those. These
I
both
saw that. That
landed
was
like flat like that. It was really bizarre. I can't even get them to do that. I think it's because it was on the felt. But they're like, it's
Roll your
these
dice. Roll your dice.
like that.
Roll your dice.
Goddamn game!
Okay. That's
Take your turn.
12 damage.
Radiant damage?
Yes.
Yes.
With Starry Wisp, as you cast this, it deals the full amount of damage that you would expect. It illuminates this hallway, and you can see this ghost howls as it strikes into them as they prepare to run, but they're still up.
And they are, for what it's worth, emitting a 10-foot radius of dim light and
Yes,
can't
they
benefit from invisibility.
Very, very nice.
They also are now no longer turned because once they take damage, they end their fleeing.
Only one of them is no longer turned. The other one's still turned.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's only
Any-
when they personally take damage.
Anything else, Thule?
That is it for me.
That brings
This one's
us to
still turned.
Grimgob. So, Grimgob, you are kind of trapped. You can hear this Nora kind of exclaim, no more spell casting. And so, from the inside of your head, you just hear, fine, I was tired of this toy anyways. And this ghost just peels itself out of your body. And as it does, it is going to cast Withering Touch on you, Grimgob. I believe that is at advantage because you are webbed.
Why? What kind of save is it?
It's not a save, it's an attack roll.
Oh yes,
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
that will hit.
Grimgob, you take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You're free, buddy.
You
Yeah,
You take-
standing right there.
14 points of necrotic damage from this Withering Touch.
Surely I can roll high enough.
And then they are going to fly out. Actually, we'll fly through you. They are going to be heading for Nora.
Well, they like
They
spellcasters.
They fly through the table. They're just going fast. You can see this wicked grin on this humanoid face, just this as they just come flying through the space towards you, Nora.
Oh,
But that is the ghost turn. For the specters, the one that is turned.
Do I get a turn?
No, because that. Oh, sorry. This is the ghost going on your turn because you're possessed. You will. Yes. Give me a second here.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay. So before the specters go, because technically that's at the top of the round, Grimgob, what are you doing?
All right.
You are webbed.
So, is there something about web that lets me can't use somatic, or is it the restrain? 'Cause
Restrained.
restrain doesn't say anything about that, or so is this like?
It's because somatic requires hand motion.
It's under the spellcasting rules.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the spellcasting.
Oh, it's in the
part.
spellcasting
It says
Yeah.
because it's the somatic element of the cast.
It's under the explanation of somatic
can-
verbal.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
It
that
has
case.
like limitations for that.
That's why I always tie up spellcaster hands.
So you need to do something that only has verbal, and depending on what the material is.
Grimgrub, you can do whatever you want. You can claw your way out of these webs. You could set yourself on fire. You could just
set
peel
yourself
your
on fire.
hands.
Yeah, that is an option.
You could try to punch Honky, who is still hugging you, even though you are restrained by webs.
Hey, Tommy, you can let me go now. I think the ghost. You saw the ghost fly out of me.
Do I have to wait until my turn? to
No,
let
you
him
can
go?
let go.
Okay, I let him go.
Okay,
Okay,
you
I'm
release
still
Grimgrub.
webbed.
I thought I
Now
had
you
to
kind of
wait.
You
rock
release
the
Grimgrub and he just hovers.
I'm like
in the air
hovering
in the web.
mid-air
Yeah.
like this. I'm like, no, I feel like you could have done a different something different there.
You were possessed.
As Norm says, placing a ghost flying at her.
Let's see. So I don't think
You gave up the
have-
ghost.
Oh, I will
I was
admit
happy with
late.
back to reality, but that's pretty good.
One
I
more
was late for
time.
that one.
And all right,
You can use your action to make a strength check to try to break out of this web.
You're good at those, right? You can do that. I believe in you.
what kind of
Grimgub's the strongest person I know.
What if you do?
That
I'm
Like,
is a
not good at
goblin.
those.
I will say, Grimgub, you've also seen the webs are very flammable.
Oh,
Yeah.
you love fire.
I just
Grimgub's
can't
the
cast any
hottest
spells
person
That's
that
tough.
do
know.
fire.
That's tough.
Weird.
Too bad
Almost
he's
as if
a
that's why I
goblin.
chose web to stop you from casting fire-based spells at her.
Anything, Grimgub?
Oh, let me check
It's like
this
you
spell
were
because I don't have it
possessed and
written down
attacking us a
if it
turn
needs
ago.
somatic.
What spell?
Mold Earth.
Mold Earth, I believe, does have a somatic component.
It's only a somatic. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I believe.
Because you're an earthbender, bro. You gotta fucking.
I think like very few spells don't require somatic. I think it's like
Yeah.
It's mostly bard spells
silence.
that.
And there's a
like,
couple of specific subclasses that have routes to getting somaticless casting.
Yeah.
Like battle.
So what you doing, Grimgub?
Okay.
Or casting.
Can I use telekinetic shove on myself? Because I am indeed a creature that I can see.
I think I've made a ruling on this before.
I think we have.
Alina had it, or maybe it was Stevie.
Akka had it.
You are one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you, so yeah, I would say you certainly can.
Alright, I want to use it, and can I choose to fail the strength saving throw and just basically just push myself out of the web?
I would say what you can do is you can make the strength saving throw. That's kind of what you get. I would check really, really carefully and see whether or not the athletics check would be better for you.
It just says succeed on a strength saving throw. Wait, do I
Sorry.
need to if I fail the strength saving throw, I get shoved.
If you correct. Oh, yeah, you can choose to fail it. Yeah.
Okay. And I have a better chance of failing this throw than succeeding.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, so I can choose to fail and just shove myself out of the web.
Absolutely. So you
Right.
telekinetically shove yourself
I
out.
don't like when I have to do this.
It's just like concentrating really hard and just like, yeah, it's a very unpleasant.
Why are you punching
Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like. But you shove yourself out of these webs. They tear around you, kind of disintegrating into the radiant weapon. Are you moving anywhere, Grimgub?
Your status list now.
Where is the web? Because I don't want to walk back into it.
It's, I assume,
like
mostly
here?
against the
yeah,
wall.
it's like so wherever Tonki was, that line going that way.
Okay, so I'll push myself this way, and then I'll move over to here, and
Through Tonki's legs.
hey, fuck you! And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the guy that possessed me.
Okay.
Somewhere a continent away, Haggling is very proud of you. Less proud of you.
No, they're not gonna be very proud of me. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit, believe it or not. If it
Actually,
wouldn't hit
she
just a
understands
naked
you.
dude, it's probably not going to hit this ghost. So, yeah, that is a miss. You shout out with the swear and you fire, and this ghost just becomes incorporeal, and your firebolt passes straight through. Nora, you have to duck and dodge as the firebolt goes straight over your head. Anything else, Grimgob?
That'll be it for
You're not
today.
possessed
Alrighty.
anymore!
So you watch as Grimgob comes and just says, fuck you, and throws a firebolt at you, Nora.
Oh, sorry, that was for the ghost.
He might still be possessed. That is Grimgob. That brings us to the top of the order and to the ghost. So the ghost went on Grimgob's turn. So I'll say that this ghost has already taken its action. It has taken its movement. It has completed its turn. The specters are going to go. So the one that is still turned turns its body and just passes straight through the wall. And it runs and it runs. You can pull it off the encounter map for now. This other one that is kind of facing you, Ralph, just lets out this low moan and reaches into your body again. no longer at advantage. That is only going to be a 12 to hit.
No.
And so it just reaches out, and with your hammer, you parry a ghost. That is the ghosts. That brings us to Tonki.
All right. Fuck this ghost. Tonki's gonna come over 3, 4, 5 over here just to put herself between the goat. I mean, not that it really matters, but it feels good. She's gonna take out Storm Piercer and stab
Okay, make an attack roll.
and pierce.
Storm Pierce?
That's gonna be a
6.
23.
23 is a hit.
All right, so that is a d6 plus a d4 of lightning plus 5 more. Those are some good numbies. All right, so that is 10 magical piercing plus 3 lightning.
The 10 points of magical piercing does the full amount that you would expect. The 3 lightning is only half as effective as you would like it to be. The lightning just passing straight through this creature's body.
And I would like him to please make a con save DC 14.
That is going to be an 8.
Okay, he is stunned.
Very
Until the
nice.
End of
Nice.
someone's next turn. My next turn?
He is indeed.
knows?
This
You wrote
ghost, with the electricity that passes through, almost no damage, and you can see they begin to turn almost to taunt you, but they're unable to. They are stunned.
I know I have stunned in here somewhere.
And then anything
Um,
else, Tonki?
Yes, well, I have a second attack. Could I ask you to find stun for him? So I'm going
Light
to hit him
blue, I
with
believe.
Storm Piercer
Or
again.
maybe white.
What?
I was trying to remember the colors.
I've lost control of the rings.
That is going to be
You're no longer Lord of
another
the
23.
Rings. That is
to
still
hit.
going to be a hit.
And so that's going to be
You are no longer
7
the bearer of the
points
ring.
of magical piercing and 1 of lightning.
Very nice. This creature, after that hit, is looking kind of like it's losing the ability to stay corporeal. That does a good amount of damage to this creature. They are stunned, and so they can't say anything to you, but they sneer at you in response.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tonki?
Yeah, she goes, keek, 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 and that's her turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Ralph. Ralph, one of these ghosts flees combat. The other one just tries to attack you. What are you doing?
I would like to attack the ghost back.
Okay.
She just kind of awkwardly glances at her hammer and goes, I don't know, and just kind of goes to like do a hammer strike against a ghost.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Like
It's a magical weapon.
it is a magical weapon, and I mean,
And you're a magical girl.
Tonki was like punching a ghost. Stuff like this.
No,
can work,
I
right?
never punched a ghost. I only used my magical spear.
Sorry. Well, you did magically attack a ghost with the spear, so
I did.
You know,
The
that's
hammer's probably worthwhile.
okay. You know,
The magical hammer.
it's a magical hammer. Hang on. It is a 15.
15
plus-
is a hit.
No. Oh, plus more things. So
Hey,
yes.
still a hit.
Great. That's 1d8 plus 3. Because I only single wield this hammer because shields are great.
They're great.
It's really hard to say no to a shield in 5e.
Yeah.
It really.
1 AC is just such a game changer.
2.
All right.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
So,
So-
2 AC. That's 2 game changers.
This is 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Those 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage, almost shocking yourself as you swing and drive it into this ghost. This ghost is driven back as if it is being hit in the stomach by a ghostly hammer. It does the full amount of damage, and it hurts badly. This creature, already hurt once, is like almost flickering out of existence, but it is still up.
Oh, wow. Ralph is so shocked that actually worked. But she will use her bonus action. Oh, the hammer.
Slow hammer.
Slow hammer. Actually, no, quick hammer. Oh, it's a hammer. So it moves and does its things on my bonus action. And I will move here
Okay.
to physically pretend like that's gonna protect Nora, even though they can go through things.
Absolutely. Both you and Tonki.
pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is your turn, Ralph?
That's my turn.
Okay,
I
with
gotta meet
one
another
ghost
ghost.
fleeing, the
Yeah,
other one
it's
hurt pretty
absolutely.
badly. You put yourself in a defensive
Oh.
position.
Oh, I can't quite reach the other ghost yet with that hammer. It only moves
The hammer's
20 feet.
25 or 20?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah, so
There's,
it's
like, 5
it's
feet
on
in
top of the
between
table,
it.
but it's on like that.
Oh, I
table.
see.
It's slightly too far away.
So that brings us to Nora.
Okay. Well, we've tried punching the ghosts. We've tried stabbing the ghosts. We've tried slamming the ghosts. Maybe we can pew pew the ghosts with a magic missile.
Okay, roll damage. Which
We're
which
gonna
creature
go
are you talking?
through the stunned guy, and we're gonna just do all three at Mr. Stunned. Man.
Okay, very nice.
As soon as we find the other D4, and stab ourselves in the hand while we're doing it.
Very good. As you do.
5, 8. That's not how math works. Yes, that is how math works.
8,
Nope. I'm doing more math. 12.
and that is 12 force damage, which deals the full amount that you would expect. This individual, stunned, unable to move anywhere, just these things just go through him, but leave these ghostly holes in his body. And he would probably shout were he not just so kind of locked up and stunned in this moment. They are looking badly hurt now.
Love that for Nora. Nora's gonna move and get closer to sister.
You move and you get closer to sister. That your turn, Nora?
Yep.
Alrighty, that brings us to Thule.
Can't blink a ghost.
Thule, Ralph rolls out of the door, leaving it open to you, but there is a ghost really close to you. And then you see right next to you the ghostly arm of a creature just passing through the wall, just moving full speed. And they just straight down this hallway.
Oh, excuse me.
I like when Thule strays into Mickey Mouse. It's not often, but when it happens, it's delightful.
So this one is the one that just passed through,
Yeah.
right? Okay, done. I hit this one before, so I'm gonna wisp him again.
Okay, make that
'cause
attack
I
roll.
don't see any.
They are badly hurt.
So 15.
15 is a hit.
Oh. There. For a much more paltry 3 wispies of radiant.
But that is exactly what you needed.
Hell yeah.
And so with 3 points of this radiant damage, which does the full amount that you would expect, it hits this creature, which has already been pierced. It has been
Throw those
slammed.
ones
It has
out.
been hurt many different times. And this is the final blow. You are able to story wisp this specter to death. And
Again.
Ralph, suddenly, you are now not standing in front of a ghost or between the ghost and Nora. He's re-dead. Anything else, Thule?
I'm gonna move my way down here and be like, who got possessed?
Thule, you enter into a room that looks like a library to most people, but you are not most people. This is an entire room filled with various songs and writings and bits of poetry, some of them very short. It's an odd collection and one that you would need to look at closer to really understand, but yeah, collection of musical texts.
And do I see this ghost or specter that's
You
still
do.
here?
They're just locked in place, glaring at Nora.
Do any of my companions look visibly injured?
I would say not that as much. You've already
From-
tried to
from
heal
a
Ralph, and it
glance,
doesn't seem
yeah.
as if that's doing anything.
Right.
Otherwise,
Nora's got like a little bit of like singe like mark on her.
But no one looks immediately distressed, so
Honky's
I'm
skin
not
is, like,
gonna I'm not
glowing at this
gonna
point.
I look distressed.
Grimgrub's not looking great.
Also
Oh,
hurt, but very distressed.
oh, okay. Then
Just
I will be
distressed
like,
person, piece of shit.
oh, Grimgop got possessed. Healing word.
This healing light just floats across the space. Go ahead and roll that. And then anything else, Thule?
That'll be it for me.
Once you receive this healing Grimgob, what are you
Four
doing?
I feel like there's like
Thank
bluebirds
you.
with like Thule's healing magic.
Yeah, I did. Like this fucker. And then I'm gonna walk up and cognizant that, oh, we're talking about books. Maybe no more fire spells. And the only thing I got left is River Cutter, so I'm gonna try to hit him with River Cutter.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
So I get advantage, right? Because he's stunned.
You do.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
You mean a wizard isn't good at melee attacks? What?
What?
And a weapon that he's not proficient with? 10.
10, you miss. It's very close, but you miss. This stunned ghost, held as it is, you go to stab it, and then you just slip on some of the kind of damp ground, and you miss this attack.
I'm having a terrible day.
Anything else?
Somehow you
Grimgod?
stabbed right through the magic missile hole.
Anything else, Grimgod?
Let's see. No, that's it. I'm done.
That brings us to this ghost, and stunned as they are, that is their turn. You can remove stun from them. They are no longer stunned at the end of their turn. Or sorry,
technically it's
at
still
the end
start
until
of
the start of Tonki's turn, which is right now.
now, yeah.
Now you get rid of it.
All right. Gonna stab him with Storm Piercer.
Directly in front of you, this ghost just does one of those like and shakes off the stun, and they immediately go and they attempt to go through you. They're going towards Nora still.
But it's my turn, right?
Yes,
That was his
yeah.
flavor. Okay. 17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I calculated wrong. It's 15.
That is still a hit.
Okay. That is going to be 7 points of magical piercing and 4 of magical lightning.
Nice. Reduced to 2, as it is not as effective as you would hope. This strike just goes straight through this creature, and while some of this ectoplasm just shreds and evaporates away, they are still up.
Second attack.
All right.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 is a hit.
Okay. He's squishy.
He's a ghost.
He's squish ghost.
Yes,
Don't
he
have skin.
doesn't even have, he doesn't even have a body.
7 points of magical piercing and 2 of lightning.
Tonki, tell us how it happened.
Oh, man.
Oh, get this ghost.
Tonki really wishes she was punching rather than using this spear, so when she stabs the spear, she makes a point of like going in so that her fist goes in as well,
Wow.
and then she sort of like sloops it up and he is sliced in half.
Almost forgetting that you're holding the spear, you just punch this ghost. The spear leads and goes through entirely, but your fist is what makes the primary impact, and you just uppercut this ghost into nothing. There is this poof and this that just fades away and echoes into the air, and you are all left alone within this space, and you are all
It's a
out of initiative.
situation where like you punched it. Your fist didn't do anything, but
Right.
you were holding it, and it just acted like a
Right,
razor
exactly.
wire that put the whole thing straight through.
And this pleases Tonki greatly. So thank you.
So now all of you within this space kind of breathe for a second. You kind of wait. There's another ghost out there, but it doesn't return. You all now find yourself amongst these pieces of music. There is a closed door, but because it is 8:30 and a good place for us to take a break, we're going to step away for 10 minutes. There'll be a countdown on your screen, and we will be back at the end of it. We'll see you then. Alrighty. And we're back. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. If you did, if not, welcome to D&D. You are a part of it now. And though you are not getting possessed by ghosts, some members of our party were. But luckily, with a good group at your back, Grimgob, you were able to be returned to the mortal plane without having to shuffle off of it first. And you all now find yourselves within this space of damaged books and texts, various things that mostly have a pretty good amount of water damage. Within this space as well, there is the door that you all traveled out of. Tula, you had seen a ghost just haul down that kind of space. And then there is another door, a very stout steel door with a very heavy-looking lock to it.
I think Ralph would just turn to the room and it's like she's basically turning herself so both Nora and Grimgob are within range of this statement and be like, what did we learn?
I'll command you then check for enemies.
Ooh.
Grimmy.
I'm just kidding. I know that was my fault.
Grimmy, you okay though? And she gives him a big hug.
Now that it's
Me
clear.
sorry me had to combat hug you, Grimmy. This one, love hug.
It still kind of hurts, though.
They all
I am
kind of feel the same.
fascinated by all the art and poetry and music in here. I'm trying to figure out, is this like the private collection or something? Or
You
what
could
are-
call
what
it
are we
that.
looking at?
Nora,
You walk over to the very
I'm sorry
first,
about Puff.
just a wet pile of fur.
She'll be back though, right?
Puff's not dead.
I didn't
Puff's
say
just
that.
pocket dimension. Me learn about pocket dimensions from you.
That's not how this one works.
Oh, me sorry. Me thinking about different class.
So, Tuli, as you approach the kind of texts that are here, very interested, you see
Not
this.
touching them though.
Sure. You see there's
Yeah.
just like big kind of leather-bound tomes, some of which look like from the ink that has kind of run to the edge of the page from the ambient moisture, probably had like beautiful pictures in them at one point. But many more of these things are kind of faded and like run together songs. Most of this stuff, though, you sense that this was something that was used a long time ago. Not decades. This is not something that has been touched by goblin hands. Nothing has really been like rifled through. It's just kind of melted almost. It's very humid in this room, much like the room that we play this game in.
It's warm out here, bro.
So from that, does it mean that the stuff is destroyed, or is there still stuff that can be illegible?
It's pretty tough, but make an
I was gonna-
investigation check. And I would say to find something, you do need to kind of touch these books and look
Yeah,
inside.
I was about to ask too if there were any that looked like they were salvageable or perhaps magically still intact, other than the one that was presumably torn in half.
In the darkness of this space, you don't see anything that glows or gives off obvious magical signs, but make an investigation check.
Can I make the same check?
You certainly can.
And you kind of see Grimgob do this with less enthusiasm.
Sensory
Before. He's
overload.
being a little
I'm
bit
like,
more
oh,
careful.
there's so many
Even
things
so,
in
Yeah.
here.
Tonky looks at him, head
That was like a
cocked,
9.
like, huh?
Nora's drawing
What do you mean?
cards and
That you're
ritually
like touching
casting
books
detect
again,
magic.
Okay.
investigating the book still, even though you
Oh, it wasn't the book that possessed me. It was the ghost.
Is there like a sconce?
That was.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say that book that got destroyed was just, I think, a regular book. Go ahead.
Is there like a sconce or something?
There's these iron sconce holders, but so long has it been since somebody has been here, there isn't even like burned down ones. There's like signs that fires have been there before, but not currently.
Okay, Ralph will just kind of look around and just find an object that is centralized enough to cast light on it and just
Sure.
be like, maybe that'll help.
You have a little bit of light in this space now. What was that check?
16 for investigation.
With the 16, you dig through piles of just wet paper and parchment. You do find one book that is somewhat intact. It is the authentic memoir of Lord Ruthersby.
Does that
Well, those
name ring any bells?
make a history check, Thule.
How do you spell that?
Ruthersbuy. Ruthersby.
Thanks.
Germanic.
Yes, good. Thank you, Professor.
Fucking 18.
With an 18,
That's pretty good.
No, I know, but I wish I had gotten a better roll for the thing that wasn't Ruthersby.
it sort of digs at the edge of your memory. Ruthersby. Lord Ruthersby. The name does ring a bell, but it doesn't kind of jump out at you who this might be. You do get the sense, though, you have heard this name in like a limerick form.
With the context of Belmire,
No.
does that have like?
You would have heard this maybe in a bar, and not an especially nice one either.
Okay, so Lord Ruthersby is perhaps more like a literary figure
You
than
stick
an
it into your
actual
coat,
living lord.
perhaps.
Was that book like? Do you be like, a book, or do you just like stick into your robes?
What language was it in?
Oh,
Common.
I'll probably say, this seems to be the only one I could find that's still legible.
I guess
I'm
are
more
there
Lord
any
Ruthersby,
other
and I put it back.
languages
And
and
I put in my
stuff
robe.
still legible?
I'll read it later.
A lot of the language in here is Elvish.
Does anyone recognize his name?
No, but Ralph was just gonna be like looking around and be like, "This is a bard's room, right?" Like bards are like notorious. Like, okay, so like in real life, D&D bards are notorious for being like.
That's a tough sentence for me to follow.
Sorry,
In real life D&D?
in real life,
Comma.
D&D bards are notorious for being like overly aggressive romantically.
Sure, the trope.
Does that trope carry over into
D&D.
I would say like
D&D?
no more than like for any musician in that
Yeah.
like it's more likely for a musician to live
Right.
that kind of life, but it's not like an automatic
Probably
given.
theater
Mm.
kids.
And it also
not
really depends
always.
on where you go. You've heard of
Agrees.
this continent called Everest,
Mhm.
where in a city that is sometimes not even there is a infamous performers association. It depends on where you go.
They're
Okay.
full of sexy beasts.
Ooh. More just along the lines of just like this was a famous bard, right? Like Velmire or whatever.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Legendary.
Like you don't. Okay.
And this is probably his estate.
I mean, like if this is like his private study behind like a secret wall.
Are we still in Obra City?
This is
Architecture?
Obra architecture, but with like human furniture brought
Like
into it.
brought in. So this is that still kind of Batcave-esque
Yeah.
situation.
Do you think it's like I don't know a book of like songs he started never finished?
Oh,
Or
this
like
one right here?
Yeah, or like maybe as like a friend or something.
This
That
one
gave him a
Ruthersby
book.
before.
This
I
one says
forget
it's-
where, but I think it was at which inn was it?
I start to flip through the book.
Okay.
Does it just look like a
When you
an
open the very
autobiography?
first page, there is a beautiful illustration that shows from behind a man bending over, his pants around his ankles.
Very good.
This is a very unflattering autobiography of Lord.
Oh, check this out.
Sorry, biography.
Not flattering to you.
Not an autobiography.
Does that ring any bells?
It doesn't, but similar to what you had said, Ralph, there are certain bards that are known for being like notoriously amorous. There are also some that just are really kind of nasty to other bards. And it strikes you that you have kind of found what at one time in their life was sort of like a hidden library of like, this is essentially where
Diss tracks?
Yeah.
It's
This is
fucking-
an entire library of commissioned and self-written diss tracks. Most of them now lost to time and ruin, though you do have the authentic memoir of Lord Ruthersby, very important historical text in your possession.
Does it have an authorial page?
It does not.
Does it seem like it was written by Ruthersby himself or
No,
by?
but the writing is like, I, Lord Ruthersby, in all of my grand, like it's written. This is,
Satirically?
yeah, it is very much a satirical autobiography.
But it's like, my butt is big.
Exactly. And it's also like, but like very well written It's beautiful. This is like, when the monks would draw the dumb like rabbits that have they've never seen a rabbit before. A lot of artwork like that in this. This was clearly a commissioned piece. Even though it's been kind of ruined by water, the binding is entirely intact, the spine uncracked. It probably wasn't even really read very much. And so it was probably commissioned by a very wealthy person to
My
smear.
derriere shineth like the moon
Very much
over
like
the
that.
eaves of the garden.
We
Yeah.
spent so much time on this book. Have we spent 10 minutes on this book, though?
Aha!
Nora, you cast detect magic.
Hey!
As that spell across the space, the water ripples ever so slightly and faintly in the air. In the air all around you, there's magic.
Oh.
But it's especially concentrated around that door.
The one we came through.
No.
Oh?
The secret other door.
That door.
Nora points at the secret other door.
It is like the magic is a mist and it diffuses into this room, but its source is on the other side.
Nora, what are you pointing at?
There's so much of it.
Nora's just surrounded by cards,
I look
the
over.
skull of Grandpa Gravelgrave, and from her point of view, fuck ton of magic shine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of door over there. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What kind is it?
Oh, for the school.
What kind of door? Well, it's one that opens, not a jar.
Weirdly, this magic can claim no school. But the magic itself is dark. It is closest in line with maybe the necromancy school, but it's darker than that. Necromancy has many uses. You can heal people, you can bring people back to life who have recently died. This is much darker than that.
Goth.
What?
So, there's a door over there?
That's not one of the 8 schools that I remember.
It's an old one.
So, I was going to look at that other door. Is it similarly magically locked? You said it was locked, but is it like a regular
Just
lock?
a regular lock, though, like an intense one. This
It
is
might
something
be
that
trapped too. It's bad.
there's no
vibes.
magic
Dark.
of the evocation school or any other school really that is like imbued into the door.
Like it might, whatever's behind it might snap something out of you, or maybe give it back, or you might get possessed again. It's just dark.
If I were a famous bard and there was a dark secret that I needed to put in the closet, In
Ooh,
my
you should let your
sec-
light shine.
in my secret study, that's gotta be either incriminating as heck or like the book related, something related to the Dirgeman, right? Like, what else would it be? Like a pact?
It could be. It's old enough.
What's a pact?
Like
Did you?
with like a devil or a demon?
Oh.
Like,
Do they only teach that in cleric school?
I mean,
that
like,
kind of.
Do we know?
well, think about it. He was
Um,
super famous, right? This is his secret, like, study where he has all of his, like, half-written stuff, and he locked it here behind that magic door and another door. It's got to be something like
Do we know
real bad, right?
if Velmeyer was the first owner or an owner of the Dirge Moon? Because if the Dirge Moon is here underneath this estate, but also part of the city, it seems like there was probably someone from Ober City who had control of the Dirge Moon prior, right?
Perhaps.
So this is a door.
Yeah.
Logically, that there's a room on the other side of the door.
Logic dictates.
Clairvoyance?
Okay. So you create this sphere. Give me a second here.
It's gonna take a while.
How long
you
does it
see,
take?
you see, she begins laying out more cards.
Oh, no.
10 more minutes. It's a 10-minute casting time.
Is there anybody doing anything over this 10 minutes?
I guess I would ritually cast comprehend languages so I can
Okay.
see if any of the
Yeah.
Elvish is legible.
Not a bad idea.
Preparation.
Aki is sitting on the table, dangling her legs.
You ritually cast snacks.
Yeah.
Should we just go through
Go through where?
the door?
it's locked and it's magical, and there's really bad stuff on the other side.
Do you
If
have a
any
knot?
of this is legible.
Did any-
The dirt. Sorry, what was that?
did anyone have a way to open the lock?
I go look at the lock.
Tonki flexes her
Make an
muscles
investigation
at
check.
you and is like, "Me can usually get through most locks."
Natural 20.
Fuck you!
With a natural 20, as you look at this door, this is a lock that requires a very specific, very large key. You imagine that this is a particular key somewhere in here, but it strikes you with that natural 20 that without marks around it, it's almost never used. There is wear around the door, and so the door opens more often than it is locked or unlocked, and that's weird. There is
Wait.
something...
No wear on the lock, but there's wear on the door.
Correct. The door looks like it's been opened and shut a fair amount of times. The lock itself looks relatively unused.
It was locked and then never returned to.
That could be something, but with a
Like a
natural
lock.
20,
Whoops,
you
sorry, guys.
notice around the door frame, there is a weird material that you have not seen before. It looks like resin or sap or something natural, but it forms a very tight seal to this door frame. And it strikes you all of a sudden, there is a component to this door. This magic that Nora is seeing is maybe a part of it, but it might even be mechanical. In a place like Ober City, you've heard that there is technology that has not been seen for many years since this place disappeared. Maybe something that is happening, something that exists beyond the door, is what is keeping it locked. Maybe pressure. You sit in this humid room.
I have to. Sorry, Vincent now has to think about that pressure keeping it.
Like if there's...
As in, there's like a vacuum in there, and that's keeping it shut.
or if
Maybe
there's
the opposite of a
gas,
Oh wait, does the door open inward or outward?
or
It
if
should
there's a
open
lot of
in, like away
pressure
from you.
built up.
I'm about to place a sensor inside of the
Oh.
molasses flood.
And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, as you have this kind of epiphany, Nora, you cast clairvoyance.
I want to
And this
see.
sensor appears on the
This
other side of
moves?
the door. And this sensor is indeed underwater.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
You have this sensor at the top of a steep staircase.
Oh.
And the entirety of this space is submerged.
Oh, we can't open this door. Like, we shouldn't open the door. There's a lot of water on the other side, and that might be disastrous. Also, I don't think we can open the door without the water on the other side. Unless
Well,
you disintegrate the door and then the water comes through. I should stop talking.
how much water? Would it be enough water to fill this in the hallway? Because if we just make a small hole and then the pressure or water, you don't want to be in it because you'll probably get cut by the water pressure of the laser. But if you
Yeah,
let the
I'm
water
right on
dissipate,
the
we'll
other
be
side
open
of
the
the
door.
door. Please don't do that right now. And I can't really see anything that's happening here.
Is there like a lever or a button?
That's a great instinct, but you don't see any on the immediate other side of this door.
No, it's just a normal door.
To drain this much water, the kind of mechanism that you'd need would be pretty big.
I mean, there might be something further down, but I don't think this is a viable way to get it through.
At least not as long as it's full of water, unless you have a way of navigating that.
I would like to look around the room that we're in to see if there is a lever. Because now in my head, I'm like,
You had done a pretty good investigation check to kind of look through the books, and you found no lever in that moment.
Also, why would it be magical water? Wait, didn't you say the water was like
And like she just like
hurdy water before when we were going through the hole? Is this
yeah, some of it was, but I don't. Can you?
is this hurdy water? That was very
Make an
confusing.
Arcana check, now that you have a little bit more information.
17.
The water isn't magical. The water is baffling something that is magical. Even this kind of presence that you detect here is the edges of something that is being blocked by thousands of gallons of water.
Oh. We'll have to drain all of this water if we want to get to the Dirge Moon, most likely.
What about
we don't-
that other door down the hall?
The
Maybe
there are more. Maybe we find something out in that other room. Because you know how there was like a left turn and a right turn?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the Dirge Moon in there?
I see a stairway. And water. A lot of water.
If we can't get through that much water, and their door we haven't opened yet over there, what if we go open that door and maybe we find something useful? We could always come back here and open this door and drown.
I would prefer not to drown. I am in very heavy armor.
Oh, me agree. Me also in heavy armor.
Yeah. Wait. Didn't we see when we went to that other, like, the temple of
The Last Pilgrim?
yes, my brain lost pilgrim.
Oh, no worries.
I was like,
It's not a word that we use all the time, although in
No.
Massachusetts, probably more than most.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
I was like, pariah? No, it's not right. It's the wrong keyword. The pilgrim, wasn't there like a water fountain there?
Yes, there was.
Do you think there might be something similar here? This is Oprah, right?
And as an action, I can switch between seeing or hearing.
Mhm.
What's it sound like past the door when it's all muffled?
You switch it over to healing, and you can hear loud the rise and fall of this hum. But here, closer to the sound of the noise, it is not humming. It is moaning. It is the sound of many voices just twisted into one. This is a symphony of suffering.
Oh, that's not... I don't like that.
And she immediately switches it back to seeing.
That's better. Tuli, you can hear that?
Can I hear it still?
Yes, you can.
Wait, does he hear that?
finishing-
The moaning.
No.
Okay.
Still sounds like humming through this door.
How are you dealing with that?
Dealing with what?
It's voices. So many voices in pain and agony and suffering. It's not singing at all.
That's not what I heard.
All you heard, Tuli, was just this gentle kind of rise and fall of a hum. The rise and fall. But here now, a little bit closer, hearing what Nora said, you're not sure how much of that is you just not really wanting to listen especially closely.
Tuli's learning he might be a sociopath.
It is getting louder the closer that you get.
Is there anything legible now that I have comprehend languages up? that I
With
missed?
comprehend languages up, you did miss just a single piece of parchment that reads in Elvish the ballad of Skinny Saravat. And similarly, just ripping this dude apart about being too skinny.
But
really
nothing
disappointing
that
his
I
mom.
can use to try and triangulate is this Velmeyer's private study, and also like I'm still kind of stuck on the idea that like it had to have existed either prior to Velmeyer having it, or Velmeyer has lived before Obra City and then has like now made this estate that is connected to where the Dirge Moon has been buried deep below.
Third
So-
option would be obtaining the Dirge Moon and then digging into the ruins of Ubra and then kind of using that as a place to
Right.
house it.
So I'm just still trying to figure out how is it being contained, because we haven't really seen anything.
With what Nora just said, there's a startling discovery: the water. You have heard a little bit about Obra City, and you know that there is a massive amount of water that runs underneath it. Even in the ruins, there is still just these huge waterways. And perhaps, if somebody knew how dangerous this thing could be, they used that existing machinery to contain something very powerful.
We have idea.
Yeah, me too. What's your idea?
Me idea probably pretty dumb, but
Mine's definitely dumber.
if room is filled with water, what if we go up, try to get into room above that room, and then dig a hole in the floor?
It was good for the first half.
Had him in the first half.
I mean, not an ideas woman.
Alright. I think it'll be hard to find how to get up there from there, especially since it will involve us having to go back into the manor and deal with an entire clan of goblins trying to kill us. My idea, and it's also bad, but we can puncture a hole in the door, and there's only 2 water-breathing potions. I hold up one, and the other one in the bag. And
You piece of shit.
We sacrifice half the party.
So there's 2 of us that can stay here, so the rest are gonna have to pretty much wait back the way we came. But if my math is right, and Joe, correct me if my math is wrong in terms of how I understand the physics of this.
You will get crushed.
If we cut a hole in there, the water starts gonna drain out. There'll be a point where it'll stop, and the pressure will equalize, and we can break the door open, and the 2 that can breathe in water can go in there and get the gem. That's if that was what we're still here to do.
There's
Me
so
have
much water.
concern. We not know how much water could be connected to entire ocean for all we know.
Also,
The amount of water providing pressure on the door is substantial. The hole might not be enough to slow the transfer, and it won't ever equalize. It'll just kind of
could the
gush
pressure
out.
still be
It will
building
gush out until it
if
can.
the Dirge Moon is the source, right?
It
Finish
could
this.
be.
It will gush out until the pressure, until it can't anymore. Because I don't think it will drain it, but enough so that it's the same underwater as on the other side.
It's burning me brain.
My concern is that this room is enough to be filled with the water that's on the other side.
Easy.
It will, easily.
And with the amount of pressure that will come through, even with a potion of water breathing, you'll be fine to breathe it. But you won't survive the force.
Wait.
Getting crushed by a wall of water being released at like
We're talking like the
bajillion
Looney
PSI.
Tunes math side of
Yeah.
Well-
D&D math at this point.
So in my head,
Mhm.
we're not that far underground. We, and correct me if I'm wrong, we were at the first level of the mansion, and then we went down this hole, which was like
Mhm.
20-ish feet.
Yep.
So it's like,
3 floors.
and then
3
we've gone
stories.
up since
By like 5 feet.
5 feet. So
we're
it's like
3 stories below the basement.
Which is itself a basin in the earth.
We're pretty deep.
is there any? Yeah, but where's the map? Is
So
there any? I'm trying to figure out like how much water could it be because we can't like.
you have no idea what
Because this
looks
is not
like
bottom of
underneath.
the ocean. This would be like maybe bottom of a lake.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
It's
imagining.
still a
Maybe.
shit ton of
A
water.
lake is a
But it's not the
large
water I'm
body
worried
of
about.
water.
It's the pressure. Like bottom of ocean pressure, dead.
And you
Bottom of lake pressure.
You don't know if
still-
it's connected to like Underdark rivers
Bottom of
or
lake pressure is
lakes.
still
pretty
pretty
dead.
good. Water. So think about this. When you think about the amount of pressure that's on you, the way that I usually teach it is you take a Matchbox car and you put a big empty Tupperware and then you start pouring water in it.
Yeah.
And that will eventually crush the car with less water than you think. So this is one of those things where the math that you can do in this kind of limited time frame tells you that the crushing is one worry, but you have no idea what is really on the other side of this door. What Nora described was a staircase that went down at least as far as the sensor went, and that was completely full to the ceiling. No water, no air pockets. Like
Oh,
full.
the stairway went down.
Yes.
Like it could
Okay.
also be like a soda can that we release and then the whole thing bursts and it's like a geyser that goes all the way up.
Mm.
If there's pressure that's built up, because if it was sealed and then the Dirge Moon was still producing water, if that's a source of it, it could be producing more and more that would increase the pressure on that side of the door until it would naturally burst.
I mean, if we make a hole,
What if we go down the other door?
That's what we saying.
That is another possibility,
That's
and
not a
the
possibility.
bonus to that is that you don't need to drill to do it.
I like that option.
So
Okay.
the thing that Thule has been thinking about is if this is a song of suffering, as Nora has said, we don't want to wake the song. So these are all warnings to not do the things that we are currently doing, but we need to do them to get the Dirge Moon under control in some more stable capacity, it seems.
Perhaps. These are all thoughts, but the thing to think about too is what if the person who wrote those warnings was evil? And to wake the
Right.
song is how you end the suffering.
Right, and so that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out is like,
But at the moment, you don't have the information to get more than just to wonder.
yeah.
You know
I
what happens
think-
when you assume.
Anyways, that's my bad idea. Anyone got anything better?
I
There's still other door we can open. We might learn something.
I agree with
would
Tonky.
not open any of the doors.
Not this one. Other one. It was just wood or something.
If Nora's right, though, we don't want to wake the song.
I don't. Well, it's not whether I'm right or not. It's kind of we have to.
Well, no, we don't have to. We could try to baffle the song in some other way. Or,
Isn't the song already being baffled by the water? So wouldn't...
Right, but it seems like it's not enough, or something is making the song stronger.
Maybe we just have to close the book.
I agree with Tonky of going in the other room. If nothing else, maybe we'll either get more context.
Alright.
Can I look at the book, please?
What
Which
book?
book?
The book that we have for...
That's not. We don't have it. We have to find it.
Oh, we didn't get it yet? I thought you guys got it.
No.
No.
Oh, I thought you said you were
You thought they were
excited.
just withholding
Oh,
information
no, I
from you
thought
this
that
whole
they...
time.
Oh, okay.
That's
No,
why
no.
we were so excited to find a room full of books.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're like,
Okay.
books! Dirge Moon!
It
Okay.
said that the third
Yes.
moon is in a book, like probably powering up the
Yeah.
He thought we had gotten
the
that
page
book.
of mist or whatever.
Mhm.
Are we
Though-
storking in past
Could
or
this-
toward the other door?
If you
We
want
are
to.
now, yes.
No,
I think-
I'm asking.
I think
genuinely.
Ralph
Oh,
would
yeah.
just be like, Tonks, we could go while they figure
It
this out.
seems more and more
Okay,
like
Ralph.
Take me with
this
you.
book you might be
Wacko,
looking
wacko,
for is a
wacko.
song.
I also go.
That is something to keep in
And we
mind, too.
drag Thule with us.
All of you, with Thule still kind of like just,
Or
and you kind of
follow
slide
up
him
with
along
Lord.
the floor. You make your way back or to this kind of corridor. You go past the main sort of
We could do a-
passageway. You go to this wooden door, and it has just a regular knob. Are you just opening this door up?
I listen
it-
at the door.
Isn't it
Make,
on
it
the
a, make
water?
a perception check.
Wait.
The other
No.
door.
There's another door.
Oh, there's another door in this.
When
thought
we
we
got,
got
when we
it.
got
We were-
past the song door,
we went
there
left.
was a left turn which we took, but there was also a right.
Ah,
We're
We're
gonna go
turning right now.
We're gonna
that's
take the right turn.
door.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
I will bridal
Natural
carry
one
Nora
for a total of 5.
Nice.
for as long as I
You're
need
not-
to until she's ready to
Is
come
it
back.
is it bridal carry or have
I
you just
wonder
done
where
the
that
like
ghost went.
Fireman's lift.
I think.
It's a good
no,
question.
I think she
Make a
would actually
perception
do the part.
As you all open, is anybody opening this door?
I can feel
Wait,
that.
Tonky's
real
like,
important.
not here
Are we
anything.
all together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
22.
Okay. You look around. No ghost in front of this door.
That's right, because there's still a ghost in the wild somewhere.
There is.
It's at this point that Nora realizes the spell's concentration and she drops it.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
I mean, I can open
Actually,
the
we
door
learned a lot
once
from
I.
It is, but I don't think I need to be. Put me down.
Sorry.
Ralph, you opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know, do we know if he was an elf? Or they were an elf? We don't.
No.
You don't know. That's
Yeah.
that's an ancient person.
Velfmire.
Right.
For you open the door.
Mm.
It opens without issue. It's a
Ah.
little wet. It's a very large door and so kind of heavy. But on the other side, this corridor opens up suddenly into a cavernous chamber. The ceiling disappears up into the darkness above. You can see huge stone arches that are nothing like the architecture of the estate. The walls here are made from massive blocks of dark reddish gray stone, each fitted together with an almost impossible precision. You can see in the center of this room, you are kind of up on this elevated area. There's a couple different staircases that go down. And then in the darkness, just at the edge of where many of you can see, Tonki, you see 90 feet out, right?
120.
120. Tonki, you can see pretty far into this room. You can see there are what look like cisterns in the center of this space. And you can hear water rushing below. More pressingly, Tonki, you are the only person that could see, I believe, in the sort of center of this space, there is a huge mechanism made out of brass, and coming off of it, there are 3 huge levers. They look sized almost for giants.
You feel so validated.
Truly, with your perception check, you see 2 things at the same time. First, you can just make out when Tonki points out this machine. Your dark vision only 60 feet, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
You can't really make out the machine well, but you think in the handle of the, again, maybe 8-foot long iron or brass lever, maybe some kind of script in Infernal, like an actual label that was kind of printed onto this machine. And with a 22, lurking off and to the left amongst the ruins of one of the staircases, you see a ghost.
There's a ghost over there.
Let me get a visual perspective for all of you, but I do want to point out you can only see about halfway into the space.
We can't kind of see a ghost.
Does the ghost seem to have noticed me?
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna Starry Wisp at my earliest convenience.
Nice. 2 combats in one night. Tonki is thrilled.
Wisp.
Unless Joe cuts it off.
Which would be fine, because we missed Tina.
We don't know this is encounter. It could be a
Wisp on
sexy
the
bard
podcast.
encounter.
I think it's the same.
Like,
It's a wisp, though.
literally,
Could be a sexy wisp.
Yeah.
When you found-
found
when you found that book, my brain was like, this is either like the lusty Argonian
Oh,
mage,
God.
Oh, hell, look at
or...
this.
There's a statue, man. Look at the statue.
Look at
And so the
that.
statue is a dwarf, but the actual
This
statue
is-
itself is a minotaur.
Yeah, very good.
This is so... Oh, I know those doors. I know
So
that.
each
setup.
of these glass tiles is one of those massive levers.
I've
You
used
guys
it
are
many
entering
times.
in right
I
here.
assume you've also used
Truly, you
it.
see this ghost lurking right here. This is the lever that you saw, kind of like a little piece of printing along the base of that has some kind of infernal in it.
Oh,
Currently,
Ralph!
that lever and that lever alone is positioned all the way up. The other 2 are positioned all the way down. You hear water rushing from these cisterns in this space. For you, Tonki, you can see like pretty much halfway into this room. The rest of you are just seeing the cistern, some of these kind of pillars that rise up. And I'll show you guys our close-up camera here. You can see a little bit of the encounter map, but you can see it in much greater detail at Alberon RPG on Instagram next week.
We're taking pictures.
Truly, you see this ghost, you cast Starry Wisp?
Yeah, it's that same
Make an
fucking ghost
attack
that
roll.
ran
It is.
away.
It is.
Very good.
17.
17 is a hit.
Wisp on a motherfucking ghost. Nice. 12 damage.
With
Radiant.
12 points of what kind of damage?
Radiant.
12 points of radiant damage. You hit this ghost, and it lets out this wail, and then vanishes.
Bye-bye.
You don't feel like you killed it, Tuli.
I didn't set it to peace.
Tonki says, it ran away. Maybe it went to go find its mom and dad. And maybe that mom and dad goes in this room.
Is
Be
it
careful,
leading
everybody.
us somewhere?
ghosts are made.
It just disappeared. You didn't see it go off in any direction.
Okay.
Do I see any torches or
Everybody have a mom and dad.
braziers
Make a perception check.
within my...
Well,
Is it dark in here?
It is pitch black.
Funny as fuck.
Ooh, 21.
With a 21, you gaze out across this space. It is very humid here. Though there isn't like standing water in this room, you can hear the sounds of rushing water coming from maybe 2 different places in this room. But with that check, and you were looking for specifically,
Light sources for me to light up.
you see no light sources. But you do notice that off and to the left, there is a whole portion of the wall that is corroded way worse than the rest of this room. It is that kind of copper-colored section right there. It is like just a pit of corrosion.
Oh, that part of it looks corroded.
You also notice a massive, currently still pump off and to the right, so large this thing rises maybe like 20 feet off the ground. Still kind of like, the very top of it, maybe like vanishing a little bit into the shadows there for many of you. But that is what you're seeing with that check. But that's not all that you perceive, Grimgob. You listen really well, and somewhere in this room you hear the sound of tiny little feet. Chitinous little feet.
Bugs.
Crabs.
Crabs.
So we can just barely see the edge of that.
Correct.
Near many chitinous legs, chicken.
Crabs.
Where's that
maybe.
lobster?
Oh yeah, sorry. Brain.
That's
Aha!
Eleanor.
Can anyone get more light in here?
Ralston has light on, like, one of the bricks on that little well, dude.
Okay. Light just beams out from one of the bricks, almost like a headlight on the ground right there, directly in front of the space, kind of lighting a path for all of you. You can see like beautiful polished stone floors. There is not a lot of like debris here. It actually looks quite clean.
So still functional? Is it Obra City design?
This all looks like Obra City. You see this mass. Well, you don't see the Minotaur yet, but this looks like Obra City stuff.
So it's not like Obra City mechanisms that have been modified and repurposed or anything.
Hard to tell.
Do I see the Minotaur statue?
120
so it's
feet. You
hard
do
to tell,
not
yeah.
see it.
I think
Yeah.
that's farther than 120.
You don't even see the big
I'm
lobster.
gonna start to just slowly go down the stairs like that.
Okay. Slowly.
Hey.
1 foot in front of the other. Truly
Who's
makes
out
his way
there?
down. You shout that out?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. You shout this out. There's no response.
I ready a firebolt if
Okay.
I see something skittering to attack us.
Truly, you make your way down to the bottom of the stairs. Which direction
Something
are you
is here
heading?
hunting us.
I want to get a better look at this, like,
The
in its
machinery.
entirety, the machinery, but I'd probably start at the, like, what seems to be a lever control
Okay.
mechanism.
I ready a frostbite.
You ready
Just
a
in case.
frostbite, you ready a firebolt, the two wizards just preparing these spells.
Can I go ghostward?
You go ghostward? Yes. you can.
I'm gonna go ghostward.
So you go over in the direction of where you had last seen that ghost, kind of off along this kind of raised stone platform. Your boots crunch the debris and the bits of dirt and stuff that are up here, and you make your way over to where the ghost was. You get over to this corner, and amongst the debris and the kind of falling away stone, you don't see a ghost. Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm very definitely good at this.
I mean, that's
Is anybody going with
definition
Tuli?
of a ghost.
I am.
Okay, so Tuli and Tonki, you make your way over, now coming to a stop in front of this gigantic mechanism.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna-
A thought just occurred to me.
That was really.
Tuli, as you pass this cistern on your left, you can hear rushing water beneath,
Not beautiful.
but you make your way past, and you and Tuli make your way over to these levers. What was that perception check?
A number.
Okay,
I can do math.
This
okay,
cistern has rushing water.
22.
right?
correct. The other one does not. With a 22, as you look around, you hear skittering. Again, that sound. Lots of legs. But as you look in this dark space, aside from the beam of light cast off that brick, you don't see anything moving. But it sounds like it's coming from over in that kind of really badly corroded area. For you, Tuli and Tonki, you make your way right to the base of this lever. And you still have comprehend languages up, correct? This infernal. So first of all, as you get closer to this lever, this is a beautiful mechanism. This has been pressed in like bronze. The levers themselves, just these long pieces of bronze, almost 8 feet long, that are designed to be pulled down or pushed. And you can see 3 sort of positions for each of these levers. But the housing for the levers, what they slide in and out in, each one has been cast to look like a head of a minotaur. These kind of bronze horns curling around the machinery itself. The lever almost sticking out of each minotaur's mouth. You see over each of the levers, each of these kind of minotaur heads bears a symbol. One is a horned moon, one is a horned eye, and one is a yawning horned maw. You see, Tuli, you speak Goblin, right?
No, but I can.
You have comprehend language up. So you don't see the goblin, but you do see that in really poor handwriting, somebody has scratched in the words beneath each lever: up, down, and drowned. Currently, the lever that is directly in front of you, pushed all the way up. You can see the only one that is like that. The two other levers are currently positioned all the way down.
And where does it say up, down, drown?
Beneath each lever.
Each lever, up, down, drown?
Just kind of written like left to right.
Like they're labels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
it's
look like labels.
Yeah.
But the label's repeated 3 times, once for each lever?
Correct.
Okay.
It's like.
And that would tell you that perhaps each lever has 3 positions.
Which position do they seem to be in now based on...
The one that is currently that you are like standing right in front of, this one is all the way up.
And which one is that? Is that the moon or the maw or the other thing?
This is a horned moon.
Okay.
So it's
Moon all the way up.
moon, eye, maw in that order, left to right.
Yeah, so moon, eye closest to Kara, maw closest to Vincent.
Is that same order for up, down, drowned?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we're looking at right now.
While Tuli is like investigating and stuff, can Tonki just be on the lookout?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue ghostward, but
Okay.
Hammer Ray is expecting crabs.
Okay.
13.
A fact
Just a
just occurred.
13. You just hear Tuli kind of murmuring, a fact just occurred to me.
It does sound like that.
Could the Dirge Moon be simultaneously controlled and contained, but also powering Oprah City? Could the Minotaur have had the Dirge Moon on its
Nora, what
Nah,
are you doing?
from that
on
other
this
place
side?
Nora's holding
visited.
frostbite while like
Gotcha.
looking
You
out
guys
over.
are the archers, just up and ready.
Yep, we're ready to
No
snipe.
problem.
Yeah.
Can you just circle the positions of those so that I remember them?
Yes.
The current positions are.
1 second
Yeah.
here. Okay.
This is how we hold spells.
Perfect.
I'm just
thank you.
thinking about the crab that
hold
we
space
fought
for
like
spells.
So
genuinely
this
not
is
that
this
long
is
ago.
the current
Is
position.
stalking
and,
us.
I love that.
Got it.
He's woken up and
organization
he's
of
like,
them.
fuck you
The
guys.
Moana crab is coming back.
The current positions of them.
Does anyone else not hear that skittering?
No.
I think it's crabs.
What?
Probably crabs.
Why again?
Well, because we're getting deeper into aquatic territory.
Does it
Is it
sound?
gonna be big?
Not
Nora looks at Grimgub,
necessarily.
who heard the skittering.
Did it sound like more legs than a crab?
Yeah.
No, it's not a crab. There's a lot more legs. I think it.
I mean, like a
A
spider?
silverfish.
Lots of crabs.
How dare you?
I think it's coming from over here somewhere. It's definitely towards this side of the room.
It's
Nora turns.
Okay. Ralph, you kind of call this out from the corner, and that does kind of echo across this chamber.
I'm going to throw a firebolt. Yeah, let me see if I can light up that side. I'm just throw a firebolt here, but the purpose of it is, fireball emits light, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing it just to kind of like a beam of light in that way.
So you throw this firebolt. Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
And roll for an initiative.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Roll damage.
Did you just kill a fucking poor, sad little crab?
Let's
Or a silverfish?
Let's kill the ancient silverfish. He's too
4.
big.
With 4 points of damage, you this
hold on.
firebolt into the darkness.
I do 5 damage to myself.
Oh my
It's gonna hurt me
God.
more than it hurts you.
You throw this firebolt up your arm. The fire just ignites your skin, but this firebolt streaks across this room, and you incinerate this ghost hiding behind that pillar, waiting to strike.
Hell yeah.
And
But
in that
ghosts don't
moment,
skitter.
this ghost lets out this wail, and then all of you can hear skittering coming from that pile of rust.
This one?
Yeah, I meant to do
And
that.
Tonky, you hear
It's like that thing.
a splash, and then
Oh God.
large skittering coming
Rust
up
monsters?
this pit. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
More rust.
I was like, oh man.
But you did kill the specter.
It's not nothing.
Oh man.
Every
We
little
take
bit.
those. Yeah.
Every little bit.
Okay, anybody natural
I don't
20?
know why it didn't occur to me that something's gonna come up the fucking cistern.
I know, right? I was so excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
Anybody
that-
25 to 20? Okay, 20 to 15.
16.
16 for Tonky.
13. Sorry, that wasn't what you
That's
asked.
okay. 15 to 10.
12.
Also 12.
Who's
I think I
Dex
have
10.
higher dex if I am.
Yeah, I've got a 0.
Yeah. I took a little bit of tumbling.
So, Thule. It took a little bit of tumbling.
Mother.
Thule and then Nora.
There
And
was a
then
workshop.
Ralph, where are you?
10.
10 for Ralph, not
He
last.
worked with the silks.
So, the way that this works out,
Real.
the bugs are starting us off,
Let's
followed
look
by
at ropes.
Tonky, then Grimgob, then Thule, then Nora, then Ralph, and then no longer is the Spectre at initiative 9. So let me go ahead and get my bugs.
Bugs!
Bugs. Crawling everywhere.
Julie's so excited
to
there's
attack
bugs!
us.
There are bugs in
There
this
are
mansion!
bugs.
Makes me
I
think
wonder
of-
if they're actual
Emerging
bugs.
from this space. is
Can
a
I talk
massive
to them?
They look
insectoid
very
creature.
large.
Oh,
Not.
the Onkeg mini.
Not.
It is an onkeg.
Oh,
Oh.
it is an Onkeg.
Oh,
You may
damn.
not know as characters what this creature is, but it is an onkeg.
I know it's big
I've
bug.
never heard of that before.
Same.
Just a big bug.
Oh,
What?
eggs are
It's like-
It's a big bad bug
a bad bug.
And this guy came up from the cistern.
Evil
Yes.
praying mantis type.
that burrows.
Also,
Yeah,
acid.
like.
So they're gonna dash.
Was it.
Whoa, that's
Jesus
a
bug
big
or
dash.
Judas-
It's not a remorass.
Jerusalem
Could have
beetle
been worse.
/
Could have been
praying
worse.
mantis.
So truly, only one of them gets into base contact with their dash. The other one's
Okay.
all crawling over this thing. So in this just
no.
instant, with the skittering suddenly becoming audible to all of you, this massive creature, you can see this crested kind of head plate, these huge pincers, these almost crab-like claws, and you are all like, oh, it's a crab. And then this long insectoid body with multiple legs climbs itself out, and this creature just hisses down at you. Yes.
Does my frostbite go up?
Yes, it does.
I need a Constitution saving throw from what Nora does not know is the Onkeg.
Okay. That is a pretty good roll. Give me 1 second here.
Previously known as Onkeg.
That is a 17.
Succeed.
All right. And so this frostbite just kind of splashes across them. So this creature now rises up over you, Tonky, and it hisses. And then seeing Thule also in this space, the pincers open and it just sprays acid in a line that hits both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Can I have you each make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah, I don't think I can stop it with anything.
14 for old Tonkaroonie.
14 is a success.
I believe mine is also a 14.
That is a success. And so with a 14, you see this coming. You each dive to opposite sides. And so you take 9 points of acid damage, halved to 4, as this just sprays out across you. That is its action. That is the Onkeg. The rust monsters all have to run across this space to get over to you. They move fast, like a swarm of scarabs just making their way over this kind of material. And you can see where their kind of drool drips on this material. It begins to rust and corrode as well. But that is all that they can do on this turn. That brings us to Tonky.
Gonna get big. Gonna get big.
You
Giant
grow in this
Onkeg. Gonna
space.
get big. And
she's gonna yell out, "Truly run!" Unhelpfully probably. And then, even though she's probably gonna get all acidy, she's gonna grapple the biggin.
Absolutely.
Mechanically, how large would we say he is?
Mechanically, he is large.
Yes. Me too, now.
Go.
Aha. Grappling.
That is going to be 23.
I got a 29.
Damn, this creature rises up, and as it goes to close these two pincers down at you, you grab them, suddenly larger than you were an instant before. You rise up, and as you grow, you kind of push these pincers back.
Yeah. And then, okay, so grappling something that's the same size as me, I can move it, but with half movement,
Half
right?
speed, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to push it out of the way. 1, 2, 3. To give Thule some space to get out of there.
You just catch its pincers as it swings them down towards you, and then you just drive this thing back, pushing it. This is like pushing a car, but you move it across this space. The stonework just shreds under this creature's bulk, but you move it.
I guess and I'm gonna do my extra attack to hit it with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
And I suppose I should have done that first. Yes, okay. 9.
A 9 is a miss. This creature is huge, and so you try to strike them, and they almost break free. You just have to wrap both arms around them again. But that is your turn, Tonki.
That is my turn.
Alrighty, you watch Tonki get big and wrestle this bug. That brings us to you, Grimgob.
Okay, I'm gonna go move 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait,
You're just hopping onto the crates.
6. Oh, there's some stairs here.
Oh, sorry, I can't see where the stairs are.
All right.
Babacam.
Oh yeah, I could just do that. Thank you.
Looks like Tonki is within range, so I'm gonna cast haste on Tonki.
Okay.
I love haste. Thank you.
You got this, Tonki. Squash that bug.
Oh, me feel amazing.
The adrenaline kicks you, just like drugs, straight into the bloodstream. You are big and you are fast, and this is suddenly very exciting, Tonki. You were just a second ago just kicking your legs, bored in the library. This is where you belong.
Yeah, libraries suck for Tonki.
Grimgob, you cast haste. You move to the bottom of the staircase. Anything else?
Let's see. 1, 2, 6. I'm gonna just bonus action hide.
Make a stealth check.
Where?
You look across this space with your eyes at many creatures who seem to have none, and you hide.
Fair enough.
15.
With the 15, you feel a little stealthy. And that is your turn,
Hiding,
Grimgob?
I'm just like, I just stop moving.
Yeah, absolutely. They they sense motion.
They only see you when you move.
That is your turn, Grimgob. That brings us to you, Thule.
They smell fear.
Thule, for just a second, this creature roars, looming over you, and then Tonki slams into this creature, drives it out of your sight, but then turning around, these bugs are swarming over this machinery.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, nope on that. There's one near me.
There's
but
one
I'm
in base
gonna-
contact with you.
I'm
yes.
gonna fuck that guy. I'm gonna back up.
You do what now?
Well, actually,
gonna-
He did
can
say
I
that he was
can
doing
I
like a rope
reposition? I
course,
can't
so-
see from where I am.
Yep.
I was, I think,
Yeah.
here, right?
Well,
Can I
You're-
reposition such that I'm like behind Tonki, but away from him and still in base contact?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna scoot back this way.
I'm so
Okay.
glad I decided to go to
And
the far
then-
corner of this map.
You know, I was just thinking that.
That was the
you
ghost purpose.
Are definitely in a position.
Yeah, you are positioned,
And then
yes.
I'm gonna cast
That's a good
Macro
observation.
Initiative
By
on
all.
all 4.
Really
That's
nice. Roll your
nice.
D4. That is sick.
I hope that they smell apple pie.
I hope that they giggle.
I hope for the great molasses disaster.
I just hope that everybody has a good time.
Let's see. They need to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the start of their next turn.
These
as
flowers
spray water in their
all
faces.
over this place. And Thule, you have to kind of shut your eyes away from this. They continue to swarm, and you realize these creatures have no eyes. They don't seem to be able to be blinded.
Oh no.
Anything else, Thule?
That's my action. I think I'm gonna hold. Actually, I'm like, Tonky, they don't see. Bardic.
That's a what?
And as
Let me see. I might.
Thule says that.
To a D6 now.
All of the creatures
Let me
kind of
check.
swivel and kind of turn, almost the vibration seeming to call their attention.
Oh.
It's almost like they have a sense, even though they're blind.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, they can like sense tremors. That's why I do this.
And so, believe it or not, Grimgod, probably doing the best you can right now.
I'm always doing the best I can.
Truly?
Joe.
That's
Anything else? That brings us to Nora.
Well,
Nora, you stand up on the top of these stairs. Your ally is kind of mixed
Sorry.
into this swarm of insects.
I was
Okay.
checking to see
Way to word this finally.
what it is at level 5.
Hardy things. Okay.
Yeah.
Mind Sliver, I need an intelligence saving throw
Very nice. From the big one?
from a biggin.
I just want to tell you, I rolled a natural 1 for a total of -4.
Oh, buddy, and I also need another d6 because I'm level 5. So that's 10 points of psychic damage,
Very nice.
and it subtracts 3 from its next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Very nice. You throw this mind sliver as this creature turns towards Thule, even just looking over Tonki. Suddenly, its head just jolts forwards, and you can see it just hisses at Tonki, associating this pain with just the closest thing to it. Anything else, Nora? That brings us to Ralph.
Okie
Ralph, you are in a very distant corner from the action.
I'm currently cursing my ghostly pursuits. Please direct me to the closest path towards the battle.
There's a there's a staircase right there if
Staircase.
you wanted to get a little bit lower. You could also just drop the 15 feet
My knees can't take that. Down
in the
stairs I
armor,
go.
especially.
This
We're
way
23.
seems farther away because you have to like go this way before you go that way, but this way you can just kind of start going that way.
All right, okay.
That is true.
The most path me efficiently.
5, 6.
Okay, that's as close as I can get.
That was 30 feet of movement.
And then, do we have the 60-foot? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 60-foot tube.
60
You've heard of a 60-foot cube. Now the 60-foot tube.
Okay.
New and improved.
Excellent. All right. So let me just double check that it is in fact 60 feet. I do believe it is. It sure is. Okay. Disappointed that my previous hammer was unhelpful. A new one.
Phenomenal. You cast
What is that
spiritual
shit?
weapon.
Hammer
is the
behind the
hammer?
keg. And this one shall actually strike instead of floating menacingly.
Absolutely. Just as the mind sliver strikes this creature, this hammer out of nowhere and swings towards its head. Make your attack.
It's a natural 20 for the
Hell.
hammer.
Roll
Is
damage,
this
double the
flanking?
dice.
Justice.
Like,
Yes.
does the hammer provide?
I don't think the hammer
I
provides
can't.
flanking.
It does not.
Okay.
I did look this up.
Yeah.
And there was an argument about it on the internet.
I mean,
This is an argument about everything on the internet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That
very
makes
fair.
sense.
I
Um,
can see it both.
A new
ways.
rule for
I reached into my bag for dice and I pulled out a cool rock. And I feel like,
Nice.
Minka makes a quick return.
yeah. Alright. Oh no, those are not. Okay, I need one more d6. I never expect to actually hit with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Dice!
So many.
We dicing.
Dicing now, boys.
18 times 2 is 36.
Yes.
Wow!
Yeah, so. Yeah. Oh no, shit. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at Guiding Bolt.
I was going to say that's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice. Yeah, I apologize.
No worries.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that's why, because it accidentally scrolled up. It's 1d8. That's way more reasonable.
That makes a lot more sense.
That makes a lot. Okay, way worse than that really exciting roll, but we'll keep that in our pocket for the future. That is going to be 10 points of force damage.
Deals the full amount that you'd
Or radiant
expect
damage,
as this
excuse
hammer just swings out and hits this creature. It's kind of rocked in your grip, Tonki. Anything else, Ralph?
Okay, so that was my bonus action. And seeing I'm still so far away from everything, I will take the controversial bonus action dash
Hell yeah.
and
And
get
you
me
run down these stairs.
down the stairs. So if
Okay.
nothing else, the creatures will come to me, not Nora.
There you go.
Do you have a bonus action dash?
I don't. I have a regular action dash. The
Just
hammer
bonus
is a
action
bonus
hammer.
action.
Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I'm destroying your. I'm either aiding or hurting your hide by running past you.
That's a good point, because we'll find out. Because it
I
is
can only
the
feel
bug's
you when you
turn.
move. Blow my cover.
So this Onkeg is going to be fighting with Tonki, but these rust monsters, unperturbed by this flowers, are going to stampede their way over here. Closest one first. Oops.
Oop. Their tails are so cool, but it does get caught.
Two.
Oh, Thule.
I'm in danger. Actually, wait. Oh no, it's not my turn. It's their turn.
Yeah, sad.
And they
At the
are
start
immune
of
to
it.
being blinded.
Do you wanna
So
use this?
as they close around
Oh,
you,
yeah.
we're going to start with you, Tonki, and this Onkeg.
Hello.
You grapple this creature. It looks kind of over your shoulder for just a moment and then kind of comes back. The mandibles spread wide over your face, and then it just tries to bite down on your head.
Ouch.
That is going to be a 21 to hit
That does hit.
Cutting words.
Ooh.
for.
You have to negate it by.
No, I think you can make the attack miss, right?
No, it's I subtract a bardic from it.
But you can also reduce it from the attack roll.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm rolling to
Right, to
reduce
see
a
whether it
number
hits.
from
Okay.
Yeah.
the attack roll. That makes it a 19 to hit.
Still hits. These cutting words are just not enough, and this creature, deaf as it is, may be falling on deaf ears. This is going to deal
Yeah, I rolled.
11 points of slashing damage plus 2 points of acid damage. And Tonki, you're a large creature right now.
Yeah.
You're grappled right back.
Oh.
The two of you now grappling each
Grappled.
other, kind of slamming into the masonry, kind of pulling back and forth. There is now a struggle of two titanic creatures occurring, but that is the Onkeg's turn.
They are back.
The rust monsters closing in around you, Thule. That is not a rust monster. That is a specter. I was like, rust monsters aren't life draining. All right.
Oh, I keep forgetting my.
The rust monster, as they close in around you, you can kind of feel the corrosive effects beginning to crawl across the metal items that you are wearing. The first one bites you. That is going to be a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
The second one bites you. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That's gonna also not. Yeah.
So, Thule, you do take 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Can you go ahead and are you carrying anything that's non-magical and metal?
Not actively on me. I mean, I've got like a couple daggers, but I think like daggers and coins, but I'm not
Worn or
holding
carried.
anything.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Nothing else really up that's cocked.
What's the rust monster that we made?
16.
With a 16, you succeed. You kind of twist your body, and this creature, you see the antenna just go for your daggers. They go for your pockets that contain these coins. They are seeking out metal objects to destroy, but you twist away. That is 2 of them. The third one is going to be a 12 to hit.
That's a pizza.
Thule, that is going to be another 3 points of piercing damage. Can you make a dex save?
Ooh, that's a 22 on the dex save.
Easily keeping your stuff safe here. And then the final bite is going to be an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And Thule, you survive the onslaught of rust monsters as they bite at your ankles and your
for my
legs.
con saves. That's 1. That's 2. 3.
There you go. Nethir's mischief still just acting and unfolding in that space. That is all of the bugs. That brings us to you, Tonki. You are
Yeah.
grappled.
I'm grappled, but I'm also hasted. I'm on cocaine. So I'm just gonna hit this guy a whole bunch of times. Actually, I'm gonna pull out Storm Piercer and hit him with Storm Piercer.
I was imagining for almost flavor, though, as this creature grappled you, you break your grapple and then just start punching its stomach again and again and again.
It's the curse of really having built a persona around punching, but then I get cool items that are better weapons than just the unarmed strike.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's
Kinda
not
like
that rough. It's okay.
When
It's a
you're
good
playing as Arthur Morgan,
all right, so I'm
Red
gonna
Dead
do 2 attacks and then a
Redemption
3rd
2,
attack with
get the
haste.
whole
So
thing.
here's number 1. Ooh, 11.
Go back.
An 11 is a miss.
Sorry, I'm gonna use my bardic on that
Okay.
one. Good call. 13.
13 is still a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. All right.
Now,
here's-
as you kind of strike it, you like bring a big, almost like gorilla fist pounding it on its kind of carapace, and that just bounces right off. But you have been grappling this creature, and one thing that you do note, its underside much softer than its overside. You imagine if this creature was prone,
Soft,
probably easier to hit.
vulnerable underbelly.
it was prone.
Yes. You know you
Interesting.
must do.
I do. I shove it.
Make an
Let us
athletics
say,
check.
suplex the unkeg.
I don't care. Shove it.
24.
21.
Oh, it almost couldn't. It could roll one higher than that. So you go,
Did you roll
and for
advantage?
just a
I
moment,
did.
you see
My other one
Tonki
was an apple
lifts
one.
and lifts and lifts up to the tiptoes, and this creature almost leaves the ground, but it's massive. Yeah,
Is this a saving throw or a contested check?
contested check.
Okay.
Yeah, my other die was a natural one. I'm gonna, with my haste action, I think I'm gonna try that again. And as I do, she's gonna yell out, me gonna try to get it prone. It easier to hit that way.
17.
27.
And this time you put it back down, you brace your legs, and with a massive heave, you lift this creature up, and you just slam it prone behind you. You German suplex this onkeg. Phenomenal. It falls prone on the ground.
And it is still grappled by me, so it can't get up.
Plyometrics.
And you are technically still grappled by it.
Yeah, I guess I'm
And
like
so
on
you
top of
can't
it.
move either.
Yes. And Tonki's like, he easier to hit now. You're welcome.
I imagine Taki slams it to the ground, but they're just rolling like both crocodile death rolling
Yeah.
in different directions, but just slamming into the masonry onto the ground. For you, Ralph, your like light brick gets struck by this kind of thing, and it starts flickering a little bit. But yeah, no problem. You are wrestling with this onkeg. That is your turn, Tonki.
Hold on, do I have bonus action? That is my turn.
That brings us to you, Grimgob.
Do I recognize that these are rust monsters? That thing my character would know about?
I would say you probably would know about rust monsters. There's a gentleman, not in the Dominant Minds, but one of the other schools that keeps them. So you've definitely heard about them before.
Oh, in that case, I grab a handful of copper coins, so 9 copper,
Okay.
and I throw them as far as I can in this direction. So that it's metal ground, right? It's not wet. Is the ground wet?
No, it's not. I mean, sorry. It is damp. You said it's a metal ground.
Sorry, it's not metal ground. Does it look like if the coins strike the floor, will they make a bunch of noise?
Yeah, certainly.
Oh, I throw like a handful of copper coins over there
Okay.
to try to get all the rust monsters off our boy Thule.
Oh, yes, pocket
Okay.
minerals.
Yeah, exactly.
Certainly. You do that. You imagine that will certainly create some kind of an iron scent.
Let's see, and that is my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna move.
Pocket coins.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. You move past this. This is a kaiju battle happening. You're the smallest member of your party, and you now see two large creatures just slamming into the stone.
Battle of Giants.
Anything else, Grimgob?
I threw some change and I'm done.
There you go. That brings us to you, Thule. You look around for help, and then you see Grimgob just go and just points into the corner.
At the start of my
Goes to
turn,
fill in more
I'm going to move this 10 feet to keep, I think, all of them
Yes,
still
it does.
in.
Go ahead and roll that
If
d4.
yeah.
I think you
It's-
might be
it's
in it
there.
too.
I don't get affected by it.
Hell
Unless it's
yeah.
like the one that does
Molasses
difficult terrain.
disaster.
Yeah. But the other ones are like effects on creatures.
I do want you to just be aware, unless you have some feature, you are affected by this.
Oh, I
it's
am.
each creature.
You are still a creature
Oh. Okay, then I'll just get these
of the
three
night.
and
Okay.
keep it there, but like move it up this way.
So roll a d4. What's wild is that we're 26 sessions in, and so Thule's usually so far out of combat, it's never been over him yet.
And I never really came up with.
It's still the
what's her name either.
Yeah.
it's still the
I'm so far in
blinding.
combat, it's not-
It's the same.
There you go. Still just flowers unfolding over them. They
all right.
seem unbothered.
Then I am going to. This is a tricky one.
What you want to do?
I think I'm gonna hit the one that's next to me with a starry wisp.
Okay, make your swing spell attack.
Queest.
And then
Disadvantage.
because I'm next to it, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I don't really have much better that I can do.
You can get shocky hands at some point.
All right, that's gonna be a 12 to hit.
A 12, pardon me, is a miss, unfortunately.
All right.
It strikes this creature, and the wisp just chromes off of their armor.
And then as a bonus action, am I able to toss an item just like, or like drop it?
You can
like,
drop an item, but to
That's
throw
a
an
free
item or
action,
to pass
right?
an item is an action.
Okay. So, and no one's looking incredibly hurt, right? Besides myself.
Tonki's taken a couple of hits. I mean, she's
Anything else,
Got a
Thule?
big bite.
yeah.
Like on a scale of 1
Thule,
to
anything
10.
else?
No, I'm gonna
Alrighty.
wait on that.
That brings us to Nora. You still find
I'm
yourself in a difficult position.
Low on
Nora,
slots.
you are up in this elevated place. There is just horrible things happening below.
But you're so safe up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here if that's okay.
Joe, what time of how tired are we? Like on a scale of
You're not
rest.
terribly tired.
Great. Cool.
It is probably another 15 hours until exhaustion.
Thank you for that gauge of my rests. We're gonna conserve because we don't have that thing yet.
What you doing?
Intelligence save.
Okay. For the big one? For the
Yes,
big one?
of course.
That is an 11.
Still a failure. Not as nice, but still 8 psychic damage.
8 points of psychic damage. This creature just hisses.
And only 1 point from its next saving throw.
Okay. Anything else, Nora?
Hold your ground.
Fire support from up above is Nora. That brings us
I've
to
got a
Ralph.
10 AC.
All right. So we have
The classist of cannons.
we have run into battle and remembered that we are still severely injured
Yeah.
/ drained. So, okay. I would like to make eye contact with the bugs.
You find that impossible. As once more, they do not have eyes, but you try your best.
Yeah. And I don't even
Eyes
have to
to
get this
antenna.
close.
Eyes to sensory organs.
I don't even need to freaking see. Oh, whatever.
Nose
I don't know how to
contact?
this. Slow.
Okay.
Slow upon the bugs.
Phenomenal. And I believe you can do that in such a way. You can get all of them but one, or you could get all of them and Thule.
I'm easy.
Again, you are a bard.
What you doing?
I
If they're
will.
slowed as well, it's pretty much a wash, right?
Some people
I
like it
will
slow,
get
some people
all
like
of
it fast.
them but one. I will give Tuli the opportunity to continue to save his stuff. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, with a wisdom saving throw for these guys, not their highest stat.
You don't
we have a
think.
7,
No,
we have a 9,
absolutely not.
and then we have the wisest of the rust monsters at 20.
Damn.
Whoa, that was the leader for sure.
For sure. So 2 of these
We
creatures
thought it
are
was the
suddenly
big one, but it's
slowed.
actually that little guy,
We know.
pulling all the strings.
All right.
Sometimes the little guys.
I will.
Which ones
force
are
your
we
hand.
saying are slow?
The two that are closest to Tuli will say.
Okay.
Um,
And then I will use my bonus action to bonk the prone Onkeg.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack
I will
roll.
bully them on the ground. That will be at advantage.
It
'cause
will.
It's still prone.
It is prone, and I believe I don't see where you are, but
I'm over yonder.
oh, gotcha, with the hammer.
The hammer.
Yeah.
Not my hammer, but my spiritual hammer, which is separate than my physical
Correct.
spiritual
Yes,
hammer.
that was a little confusing. I realized I did that.
This is an incredibly shit roll, but I'm hoping because it's on the ground, it won't matter as much. 13.
That is a hit.
Whoa! Right in the belly.
That,
The softest of bellies.
that was almost really bad. Where'd my D8 go? Am I holding it? I am. I am great. Oh, amazing 8.
8 points of
damage.
damage strikes into this creature.
No.
And as it does, you suddenly feel Tonki. There is a burst of warmth as it like opens up the exoskeleton, and this creature is just bleeding on you now. It still hisses. It's lightly corrosive. It kind of like steams off your body. It's hurt. Anything else, Ralph?
That was my movement, my action, and my bonus action. I'm done.
That brings us to the top of the round, to the bugs. This bug is mad. And so for you, Tonki, it's just going to try to bite you. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. This creature just continues to bite at your face because it is grappled by you. It is dealing 12 points of slashing damage plus 1 point of acid damage. That is all that it can do.
Joe, every little bit.
Yeah. The rust monsters, 2 of them are slow.
Seriously.
Wait, did he attack with disadvantage, by the way?
Yes, he did.
Ah.
Slow.
Actually, there's no
Any
reason-
chance me throwing a bunch of coins did anything?
So they can detect it, but no.
Damn.
In combat, they definitely prioritize things that are combating them.
It was a good idea.
This one is slowed, and so it just is going to dash all the way to here. But not able to do anything. Tuli, you are going to be taking 3 attacks, one of which is slowed. Tuli, that is a natural 20.
I'm
Damn.
gonna go ahead and cutting words that.
Okay.
I suppose.
So it'll still be a natural 20. It may not be worth it to cutting words.
I'm not gonna cutting words.
Chivalry verbs.
That is a good thing to use.
Your burp.
Shiver burps.
Tuli. It's a 6 hit. That does it.
Excellent.
As this
Silvery
creature
bar.
is about to just bite you right in the throat,
That would've
for
been
you
not
up
fun.
and elevated in this space, for a second, Nora, you can see just the divergence in timelines. You can see a reality in which Tuli is just disemboweled in this moment and then just ripped to shreds by these creatures who do that entirely to get at the coins and little daggers and things that he has on him. A kill really for no reason whatsoever, and you choose to go away from that.
Julie was so excited to see you.
And these creatures miss badly. You anchor reality in this moment, and some of these bugs do just a little bit less than you might imagine. There's one more attack. This one is not. This is the one that is kind of unaffected by anything. This is going to be just a 13 to hit.
13 does hit, and I do think, in fairness, that was one attack.
They missed an attack, though.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is the final attack. And you are getting very lucky with minimum damage. That is 5 points of slashing damage. Plus 2 points of acid damage.
It's not great.
It's not great, no.
I mean,
This creature bites
I can see
into you.
Tonki's thing over here. And I'm thinking,
But that is all of the bugs. And that brings us to you, Tonki.
Now it's my turn. He's prone. I got my spear.
He's
I'm
prone,
gonna start
he's bleeding,
wailing on
he
him.
is in bad
Where
shape.
was
Go
that?
I like
ahead.
to
Oh.
imagine
Up
that
there.
she's holding the
I
spear
just
like
liked it.
this to maximize like
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
punchosity of it.
On your turn, you
It's
like
Tonki
roll
time.
this onkeg over onto its back. You are like over this creature.
So
You
good.
bring the spear back.
Oh my god. 11.
While prone, that is a meets it beats it.
Ooh, that's delicious. Thank you for that. Alright, so that's gonna be 10 points of magical piercing plus 1 of lightning.
That lightning does the full amount that you'd expect. The piercing does the full amount that you expect. You go to stab and you just go straight through the exoskeleton. You bury your fist to the wrist in this creature and then rip the spear out. This creature hisses, almost dead, but still up.
Extra attack. Let's go. 13.
That is a hit.
Oh, same amount of damage. 10 piercing and 1 lightning.
You all watch as Tonki rolls this creature over on their back, pinning it to the ground. It hisses with like 6 legs, pushing and clawing at Tonki. You can see Tonki's bleeding from multiple superficial wounds, but Tonki just brings this spear back and just drives it down into the ground. There is a jolt of lightning that just cracks into the stone, and the spear goes a full like 6 inches into the stone through this creature. The stone cracks, and you draw the spear out, and the Ankh is dead.
Nice.
But these rust monsters still swarming your friend just a couple feet away.
Alright, I stand up. No, I presume I'm not grappled anymore.
Absolutely,
I'm
you just
picturing,
kick yourself right back up to a standing position.
They're like
Haste.
just clamped on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's still like
places. I'm
arms and
like,
stuff. Yeah.
And I'm
Running in
just
a
gonna
small
turn
5-foot
to the
circle.
one next to me and hit it with the spear with my hasted action. That is gonna be a 27.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Okay, look at that max damage.
Nice.
All right, we got 11 points of magical piercing plus 4 of lightning.
Very nice. You slam your spear into this creature and you almost skewer it. And as you draw out, there is just this gross green-yellow blood that just runs onto the floor. This creature turns to face you. Its legs almost give out. That almost killed it, but it is still up.
And actually, I just realized I should have been adding an extra d6 this whole time for Giant Smite. So do you mind if I just do that for this one?
Yeah.
All right. Maximum damage for an additional 6.
Hell yeah.
And you smush
Yes.
this bug, dealing the exact amount of damage that it had.
Phenomenal.
Which bug did you smash?
It was this. It should have been this one.
Yeah. Anything else, Tonki?
Yes, she yells out, "Me not feeling so good!"
You yell that out as a free action, and for all of you, you just hear metaphysical. It's super fast. But that is Tonki's turn. That brings us to Grimgob. Grimgob, from where you stand now at the base of this, the hammer just swirling around you. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna run into the fray and say, Tully, get away from these! They're rust monsters. They'll corrode your metal equipment. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, I'm worried about my equipment.
You can see his skin hanging off Julie's body. He's badly hurt.
Yeah, I don't know why you stood there. Get away! I'll hold them in place. Rhymes binding ice.
Very
Can you
nice.
make Constitution saving throws.
Yes, I can. Give me a second to find my dice. Okay. I mean, good rolls, generally speaking. The highest is a 15.
That is a success.
11.
And that, I believe, failure.
So 2 failures, 1 success.
Okay, so the failures will take 16 damage. The success will take 8 damage.
And what
Cold
kind of
damage.
Is it cold damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 2 that failed also have movement reduced to 0.
Nice.
Very nice. You rush forwards, you yell at Thule, and then you cast this spell. These rippling bolts of frost hit 2 of these creatures, almost freezing them into place. The final one just barely misses, but still cuts a hole in its flank. These creatures are all looking kind of rough now.
Which ones are speed 0?
Anything else, Grimgod?
Which one failed the checks?
The ones that feel closest to you.
Alright. And bonus action, I'm just going to shove this one back by feet. Can it
Okay.
make a strength saving throw?
That's the slowed one, right?
Probably. That is an 18.
Nice.
Oh, it passes.
Yeah.
Save.
Close to the ground. You try to shove this creature, and your telekinetic shove just skips off its back. But that is your turn, Grimgob?
Yeah.
That brings us to you, Thule. Grimgob yells at you. What are you doing?
Once again.
You also almost get devoured by creatures.
Yeah. This is a toughie.
Somehow the yelling hurts more.
Yeah.
Because
it comes from a
kind of
friend.
penned in here, right? Like if I move, they're gonna attack of opportunity.
So you
Unless you
see
disengage.
2 of these creatures
Oh,
moving
2.
almost like slow motion.
Yes.
Probably not a ton of attacks of opportunity.
As a note, at the end of their turn, they can make wisdom saving throws.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can also, I mean, you can
and
move through
Matt There's
Tonki's
Mischief
space.
also went
Natural
down.
20, so one of
Damn.
those slows is gone, and then the other one is 12.
I killed one
Oh,
of the slow
failure.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, so then no more slowed.
So that guy's not slowed, but those 2 are frozen.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put on grapple because it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then dang.
Grappled by
You
ice.
could always bravely disengage and run away.
Bravely run.
Yeah,
You can move through Tonki's space.
that's an action, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, action, disengage. You twirl your umbrella violently at them, and then when you kind of fold it again, you've already moved your arm distance away,
And
and you just run.
Go get him, Tonky. And I just pass the fuck out.
Do you
Fantastic.
opossum play dead?
Yeah, pretty much. That's it for me.
Okay.
You're gonna get this guy.
That is Thule. That brings us to Nora.
So all of
I
these have been
am
hurt in some way.
tasked.
Yes, everything is hurt, and hurt badly.
Yes.
Oh, that's a hurt too.
Everything is hurt.
Yes.
Everything
The
is hurt.
siblings bell rings out. A
Phenomenal.
wisdom save, please.
On which one?
Wisdom save.
On which
On
one?
just let's do this guy because he's
Okay.
farther away and not engaged with Tonky.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
17.
What the fuck?
17 on the die.
He's so wise.
You went for their leader.
Yeah.
I did. I was the
Just
leader.
bounces straight off. The
Damn.
bell doesn't seem to. Maybe it's because these creatures seem to be a little bit less responsive to like sounds and sights, and
That
a little
must
bit
be
more
it.
to reverberation.
Yeah.
Anything else, Nora?
Just gonna keep ringing the bell.
You keep ringing the bell. That is a free action. That brings
Ring
us
the
to
bell.
Ralph.
All right. So let's see. I'm still maintaining concentration. This one is still slow, correct?
Yes.
No, none of them
Oh,
are.
no, sorry, none are slow.
None are
Tonky,
slow.
Tonky smushed the slow guy.
I did.
Oh, yay! No more concentration. So I'm gonna float my hammer as much as I can. It's just not quite enough. But seeing that they have moved away, but also hearing that they're rust monsters, this armor was very expensive. It took a long time to save up for this.
This is a loner.
I realized when you like start running in, I'm like, oh, I should have said something. At least I said it now.
Yeah, I will also ring the sibling bell.
Okay, same one.
Same one. Make that save.
2.
Hey!
It's about volume of bells.
Yeah. With our powers combined, we can deal two of them. All right, it is the
They
time.
hurt.
We don't have anything to it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You just add the numbers together.
I'm just sad. 5 necrotic damage.
You ring this bell, and this creature, you can hear it just, and it just explodes. 5 points of health left on that.
Nice. Which one did you do?
individual. the same one that Nora did. So that thing pops, the ice just almost melting with this corrosive blood that just spatters across it.
Damn.
We're not the A team.
No.
Anything
So,
else,
You are.
Ralph?
I am going to just stand here, definitely not afraid of losing all my cool shit from not getting any closer either.
Absolutely. That is your turn. You are not afraid. That brings us to the top of the round to the bugs. So these insects now, they can smell a couple of things, but those coins are not nearly as tasty smelling as this armor.
God damn it.
20, 40. So they actually dash to get to you.
I feel
This
slightly better
one-
about it.
Without much hope of getting away, it is just going to try to bite you on the ankles, Tonki. And that is only going to be a 9 to hit.
Nope.
And so this creature just lashes out. You put your foot, like the heel of your foot, on its head and just hold it at bay. That is the bugs. That brings us to you, Tonki.
All right. Had about enough of this shit.
Yeah, he didn't move.
All right. Storm Piercer. Hit the guy in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be a 19.
That is a hit.
Ooh. And my god, I am rolling good for damage tonight. That's gonna be 11 points of magical piercing plus
With
3 lightning.
Even with just the 11, you pull this storm piercer up and you just jab it through this creature's head and just drive it into the ground. There is just a crack of lightning, and that bug is dead.
It was a good point.
And she's like, "Me coming, Ralph!" And she's gonna head on over to help her friend.
So we don't want to move Tonki. Oh, you got it.
So let's see. Can it? So it's skittered over here. Can I come up?
Yeah,
behind
difficult terrain, but yeah.
All right.
Your movement is doubled.
Oh,
Haste.
true. I'm
Yeah,
haste.
you got
I can
plenty.
do
You
whatever I
can even
want.
go all the way around here.
I could, but I'm not going to because
All the way
I
on
want
the other
to
side.
flank. All right. I'm currently flanking.
Yes,
now,
you
I should
are.
be. All right, so I'm gonna hit it with Storm Piercer.
Ralph,
Okay.
this creature comes skittering towards you. You see its antenna just directly towards you, almost like it is jousting and going to try to spear you with it.
16 to hit.
16 is a hit. And then Tonki comes rising up behind it, storm piercer in hand, lightning fast.
6s on this die.
That dice.
15. No, not 15. Sorry, 11. Piercing and 2 lightning.
Tonki,
Yes.
tell us how it happened.
I just, I don't want my friend's armor to get eaten, so I just skewer him like a kebab.
You take this,
Damn,
and then as
Russ
this
kebab.
creature runs towards you, just pounces at you, Ralph, Storm Piercer just straight through the back of its head. The head of this spear emerges from this creature's mouth and stops inches from your face. And then Tonki takes this creature and just swings it off the haft of the spear, and you are all out of initiative. Very well done.
Talkie's just like, whoa!
See? I told you they weren't crabs.
You all now, in this moment, some of you like adrenaline spiked either magically or otherwise. Your heart beats in your ears here. You can hear the rush of water in that cistern beneath. You have these levers all around. Yeah.
The rust monster's corrosive. Is it a liquid that corrodes, or is I forget?
Bodily fluid.
I would say you know enough to know that they rust things. You don't necessarily know the make a nature check.
Tonki, make an ability check within the next 10
I want to
minutes.
try to what's the word? Never natural one.
Natural
Yep,
one.
that's
You did
a
try.
rust monster.
Rust monsters conduct
rust.
elaborate rituals to rust the metal. Usually it takes months of practice, and probably
It's,
why
10th
they
level
were very
spell
excited
slot.
for you to stumble in at the exact right time.
I don't know what ability check to
They're
make
also
to make
fiscally
the
conservative.
most of the-
That was not enough money for the coffers.
I have a bardic burning a hole in
Oh,
my
yeah.
pocket, so I'm trying to think of what to do.
I go pick up my
Oh.
coins.
You go pick up your coins. They're not rusted. You regain them.
Now that the threat has calmed,
Yes, it's been neutralized.
Yep.
So 10 marks.
So we had like the 3. Yeah. One was drowned.
One was drowned, one was up, one was down. Not in that order, though.
Yeah. So for the drowned one, what? Like.
Sorry. So there's 3 levers. There
Yes.
is
Up, down, and drown. In that
So
order.
they are. So it's like up, down, drowned.
In like a circle.
Left to
though,
right.
Left to right. Yeah.
Because it's around this.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess
So the
in
one
that
that's
way,
closest to me is the drowned.
Yeah, it's like up,
No.
down, drowned.
No.
Right.
Up, down,
Hold on.
drown as script appears in front at the base of each of these.
Each
Yeah.
of them.
And that should tell you that there's probably, and you can see one of these levers all the way up, the other 2 all the way down. Perhaps they could also be in a middle position.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
So-
believe it's moon, eye, maw.
Horned moon, horned eye, horned maw.
Yeah. So the
there's
maw
3
is
levers.
closest to
Yeah,
me.
and up. Yeah,
And
up,
it's
down, drown seems to refer to settings that they could be on.
Yeah.
Both of these are all the way down. This one is all the way up.
Just looking at it, we're also gonna be like, there's like the 2 are in a drowned position, right?
Or the down position. Because they're technically the down, right?
But
I mean, technically they're all the way at the bottom, and so thus they are down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But you're
saying.
drowned if you're down.
yeah.
That's also true.
And like a maw is more of like a
One thing else to consider.
When you're right, you're right.
You're all pretty tired. You're hurt.
Mhm.
And so pulling these levers will probably affect some sort of change.
Oh yeah.
If you wanted to rest, it may behoove you to do it before you start pulling levers. I'm not the boss of you. But while you consider whether or not you want to do that, it is 10:20 and an excellent place for us to end for the evening. But when we return next week, you can make some choices about where these levers go. You all see Grimgob's reaching for one.
So
But thank you for
remember,
joining us.
I'm gonna put
For this session
Honky.
of A Tale of 12 Gems, we will be back next week. But if you can't wait that long, join us again on Sunday here on Twitch, as we are likely resuming our campaign, A Curse of Strahd. The Curse of Strahd. Not, he has a couple curses. We're just talking about one of them
This one is
today.
just flatulence.
Yeah, it's just flash. Damn. I mean, it is about like the curse of his love could be him.
Yeah.
Damn, the flatulence.
He's
Anyways,
stinky.
figure out whether or not Strahd is a stinky boy. Sunday, right around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But whatever you do, stay safe. It's wild out there. We'll see you.
So my favorite comedy D&D podcast, Dragon Friends, did a.